So it's not skinny.
This is very reminiscent of the fruit telephone, if it was a tree, if that makes sense.
What?
You know the iPhones, with the symbol that an iPhone is? This is like the tree version. That's what I thought of straight away. So if you had a phone called a tree, this would be the symbol. Do you think?
You've lost me completely.
I know what you mean.
Oh, look at Kerry. I know what you mean. I don't know what
An apple. You know the symbol for apple?
Yeah.
Well, if this phone was called a tree, it looks like...
This would be the logo.
Yeah, if it was a tree, this would be the logo.
If it was I don't know why you said it, but I know what he means.
Thank you. Kerry's younger than me, lots younger. And she was a bit quicker off the mark then. I'm going to smile and say I know what he means.
Okay.
I wouldn't waste your time repeating it because I still don't think I'm going to get it. No, you do get all three of these. They're 925 stamped. The thing is, I was looking for some Christmas earrings to wear on air. I might be rude when you go into these shops to look for Christmas. They're right tacky.
And they flash lights.
I don't know. I wanted something a bit more classy, especially as I'm with you. These could be, they're 95 cents. As you said, it's lovely to have the little hot star within the tree itself, which is just so lovely, so pretty, and make somebody a charm bracelet or a charm for, perhaps you know somebody that loves Christmas. I've got so many friends that love Christmas, i.e. Mark Smith. Loves Christmas. Just a nice gift, isn't it?
I think you make amazing wine glass charms on your Christmas table.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
I think it'd be lovely.
Now, did you say there were only 9 left? Ah, sorry, gosh. No, 3 left. Oh, hang on then. Where's my pad? Oh, hang on. We are about to sell out. There are 2 left. All right. Sorry, my darlings. There are only 2 left.
That's how you draw a Christmas tree when you're a child, isn't it?
Well, I still draw them like that.
Oh, okay.
Don't you?
Did you want a bit Liverpudlian then?
Not that I was not that I was aware of. No, I didn't think I did. No.
Right, 5 minutes is up.
Oh, don't.
I'm not being a miser. I just don't like anything on my head.
You're a bit elbowy tonight, aren't you? You've been like that.
I'm within my marks, actually.
All right, Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, I'm in my marks.
You're in my space. This is my space.
These are lovely. Look at the colour of these. Are they lovely?
Yeah, they are lovely. Well, they're just. I think they're fun and flirty.
Like you.
A bit like me. Fun and flirty.
You're quite flirty. Actually.
I am quite flirty.
In a non-threatening way.
In a non-threatening way.
Yes.
That's all right.
Yes. Yes.
We've apparently got a new person joining our buying team, and do you know how it was sold to me today by the manager? He's very good looking. I went, oh, is he? Oh, okay. He went, he's very good looking. That's real great. Anyway, we want you messaging in today with your Christmas jokes or your Christmas one-liners or your Christmas jumper slogans.
Or anything Christmassy.
I've got one for you in a minute. Mark wanted Christmas facts.
I thought my fact was really good.
Go on, give us your fact. Go on.
On the back of Jo Barclay-Logie's amazing DVD yesterday that you launched with her.
That was the Poinsettia one.
I would just like to say that on average, every single year, 34 million poinsettias are sold as houseplants in America alone.
34 million? I nearly bought you one today.
We only do the yellow ones, we don't do the red ones in our house, because it will clash.
It's a good job I didn't get him then, isn't it?
The yellow ones, the yellow ones last longer.
I didn't know there was a yellow one. I didn't know there was a yellow one.
Yeah, they last longer.
Did you know there was a yellow one? I didn't know there was any yellow one. Anyway, pearls. I'll give you the text in a minute because I'm going to kickstart it. I am going to kickstart it. These are so lovely. It's snowing today. We could have it as snowing pearls, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's snow with genuine, beautiful. Look at this. I'll tell you what. There's luster on a pearl, and then there's luster. How shiny are those?
They're beautiful, aren't they? And they're completely natural as well.
Well, you know the memory wire bracelet. Would you think they might go onto memory wire easily?
Absolutely. Yep,
so when we talk about nuggets and things, we can class a pearl nugget as.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I'm talking about a memory wire, do you mind if I just show this one?
No.
This is the memory wire bracelet that Mark's made for me. Now, Mark's used seed beads and Swarovski. But you could just as easy, because we've got this memory wire. Oh, I could play accordion. Just playing that on there, Mark. Or you could actually add, instead of the Swarovski, you could put pearls on there, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be beautiful.
Yeah? That would look lovely. We're going to do a memory wire challenge later. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. We are limited on this deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no!
My! We have now reached the. Sorry, Mark. Come here. Don't look. Come here. Don't just close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just.
That's postage and packaging. We haven't had the pearl price
What?
yet.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you advertising our once a day post and packaging fee, Becky? No, she says I'm not. We have now reached the ultimate ridiculousness on Jewellery Maker, where we are giving you genuine,
oh my word,
genuine organic pearls for the price of the post and packaging.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 litres of posh petrol.
They're natural, Mark.
I know.
They are no bleaching, no treatment, no nout. We have given them the most fantastic polish. Beautifully size matched as well in those lovely nuggets where we did the 67 to 9x6 within that framework, within that millimeterage. All natural, all lustreful, and £2.95.
Really,
Of course it's not right. No, don't scowl, because we're going to have to, otherwise I know what to get you for Christmas. Come on. Can you believe I've never... Oh, no, I'm a bit worried about that. Who's that do not use person? There was a person that was advertised then saying do not use in Manchester. Oh. Well, you're all right. Do not use. Now, I tell you what, Mark, because I've got a lot going on today. You might have to be in charge of...
The basketiers.
Yes, the baskets. Now, you can't put it too much, though, because...
Now, these people are au fait, aren't they? Look, 2s, 3s, 4s, 3s, 7s.
7?
Well, if you did your bridal pieces, I mean, you'd be stockpiling now, wouldn't you? So we've only got 6, 7. So we've got Liz, Pauline, we've got a collector in Blanau, in Gwent, collector in Lincolnshire, we've got Sharon in Essex, Stacey in Essex, Stacey in... No, that's Fiona in Norfolk. They're moving too quickly.
Are you getting the moving house, are you, at the minute?
Yeah, Penny in Flintshire.
Look at Davina has had 3.
Right, that's really sad.
And Gertrude was at the garden party, wasn't she, Gertrude?
Yes.
She threatened to beat up the Colin.
That's very savage shopping, isn't it?
I've got my arm around you. She didn't really threaten to beat him up. She just said, if you don't get this in, I'm going to get you. And you went, oh, okay. I think it was a hole punch, wasn't it, Gertrude? You're in fidgety mode tonight, aren't you?
Am I?
Yeah. 13 left. Unlucky for some. 23 in baskets. Lots of people on telephone. So, I mean, Gertrude bought 3, Pauline bought 3, Maureen bought 7, Davinia bought 3. In fact, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people have all had at least 3 each. All right, single figures. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'd like to thank my producer, Becky, for... The pearls feel a little bit insulted, but for our jewellery makers that have just cleaned up, hoovered those up, thank you. Thank you. She said we're going to insult some sterling. We're just going to keep the insults coming, really. So we're going to do some... Did you say the posh word? Sterling silver. We're not going to call them names, because that wouldn't be nice, would it, Mark? Where's me tweezers? No. Have you had me tweezers?
There they are.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So, shall I move them back a bit so you can see? Because you were leaning a bit then, weren't you?
I just put my glasses on. But they're really dirty.
Give them a clean. Give them a little clean, lovely, because we want you to be able to see things today. These are 5mm, so I'm thinking these would be a lovely size to finish off a nice, fine sterling silver piece of jewellery with a chain.
Incredible, wouldn't it? We had a lady on the workshop on Wednesday. Did I do a workshop on Wednesday?
You did do a workshop on Wednesday, darling.
A lady called Pam, and Pam she's an absolute... Oh, she adores chainmail.
Yeah.
And she bought in this chainmail bracelet that she'd made for herself, and it was just the most incredible weight
Really?
piece of work. Sterling silver.
Oh, with all sterling silver jump rings. Wow.
But she's got to get it professionally marked at an essay office because
wow.
its weight.
Really?
It was incredible.
Oh, good for her.
Yes, yeah.
Good for her. Well, these are sterling silver. Whether you chainmail or not, it's almost irrelevant, I want to say, because you can chainmail with 5mm, but also just, you know, add it in between on a stretchy bracelet. Say you put a 6, 7, 8mm gemstone or Swarovskis, and certainly on gemstones, you pop one of those in the middle and it looks just lovely on a stretchy. Or if you want to extend, that could add a 5mm drop to a sterling silver earring, shepherd hook earring. Are you trying to interrupt me with a finger?
No, I'm putting my hand up so I don't interrupt. That's my new thing, you see, so I don't interrupt, I just put my hand up.
You could be going... You could be doing that.
A lot of our pendants, our sterling silver pendants...
Did I say you could come in?
...that we've had on the shop...
Did I say you could come in?
On the show recently.
Just ignores me, doesn't he, look?
The loop follows the shape of the pendant. Okay, so you always have to add a jump ring. So you have your chain, sterling silver jump ring, onto your pendants to make sure the loops line up. That's what it was. That's what I would suggest.
Oh, no, Becky. We do have to stay in business. Okay, just saying. Thank you for that lovely interjection. Wow. Thank you for putting your hand up and then just ignoring me and jumping in. £1.75.
Gosh.
That means 17.5p for... Oh, what? Are you all right?
No, I interrupted again.
No,
you must not interrupt.
Well, it'd be nice.
I don't think I've ever seen anything under £1.95 before.
No,
No.
They're a bit known for it on this shift side. They're a bit naughty, aren't you, Kerry? She's like, yeah. Oh, don't you do the innocent, are we? You got a reputation, you lot, and you know it. £1.7, and we love them for it. Don't get me wrong. That's not a telling them off. That's an embracing them. £1.75. Right then, we would like your Christmas jumper slogans, or your Christmas one-liners, or your jokes, and I'm going to start it off. How will Christmas... I'm going political slightly. How will Christmas dinner be different after Brexit? No Brussels. Thanks for the older... Oh, it's good, isn't it? Well, everybody else is talking Brexit. I thought I might as well. So if you want to text in your jokes, let's have a bit of fun. Text in on 60777. Start your text with Mark. What do you start your text with, love?
With 60777?
No.
Make JM Studio. I've sent so many text messages without putting JM Studio. They could be anywhere.
Oh, they go... Well, you have to put that in, you see.
But they're still up there, aren't they?
They're in the ether.
Until they go somewhere.
Father Christmas will get them.
Yeah,
okay. And then, or you can, if you think, oh, I don't want to do that.
This is what I do. I tap the app.
Have I got to take things off you tonight?
Just excited.
He's been tapping, he's been flicking, he's been humming. Glasses on, glasses off, arms folded. He's all over the place. Could I just check, sweetie, how many got left? Ooh, that's not many. Well, Mary's had 5, Dorothy May's had 3, Barbara's had 3, Sue's had 3, Kaz has had 2, Davini's had 3, Suzanne's had... Everybody's multi-bought, including Roger. Roger's had 4.
Rog.
Oh, lovely Roger. Roger. I love the name Roger. Roger. It's a very manly name, Roger.
He was a Beano character, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was also James Bond. Couldn't get more manly than that, could you?
He was my favourite.
Who was? Roger and mine.
Yeah.
And mine.
Yeah.
And mine. Right, I'll tell you what, let's do the Malachite. Malachite. Well, that does not hurt. Hit me, that pom-pom.
Pom-poms are going to be massive in 2018. Just putting it out
Pom-poms are
there.
massive now.
Just putting it out there.
Everywhere you go, there's a pom-pom.
Yeah, it's going to be massive.
Yeah. Aren't these lush? Aren't these
that's my favourite
lush?
there. Yeah.
This one here? Okay. That one there's my... Oh, actually, I can see why. Isn't that lovely? You don't actually get... Wow. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That was so naughty, but I couldn't reach it. I do apologise. You get... Normally when we do these, you get 3. But because it's Christmas, we thought we'll go a bit naughty and we'll give you 5. They're all the same size, so that's exactly the size that you're going to get. So once you've learned how to set them... 12 by 16 mil, each one will be the same. So that could be just a... now, you've just done a DVD, haven't you? A choker DVD.
Oh, yes.
Where
we
you
show how to net, yes.
Where you teach everybody how to net
And it doesn't matter what size, cabochon.
And that's with seed beads, isn't it?
That's right.
Yes. What was your DVD called?
Elegant Chokers.
Elegant Chokers. If you're one of the 1,000 that sold out, if you managed to get the Elegant Choker DVD from Mark Smith, Mark teaches you how to capture a cabochon, because, you know, these are a lovely size 12 by 16 mil. And for me, I like to wear a cabochon, but I don't like them too big. So that's a lovely size, I think, if you're new to the world of wearing a cabochon and you just want to start out tentatively and wear something striking yet... Because sometimes simplicity is everything. If you just wrap that and catch that netted wise with seed beads, it would look lovely, wouldn't it?
I like the depth of them.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn that round,
aren't they?
actually, look.
Yeah, they're
because they have got a lovely thickness
Yeah.
to them. Really lovely thickness to them. Got a lovely, lovely, beautiful cavaciousness to them as well. And the fact that they're all the same. Would you net them? Is that the first thing you'd do?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or do the folding open the ribbon end clasp and glue them to the back.
Oh yeah, Deb Rogers done that, hasn't she? Yeah. So get the ribbon ending clasp, fold it flat, and then just stick it with a bit of glue. That's a nice way to do it. And then it looks like it's floating, doesn't it?
Yes, it's lovely.
Oh my word!
What?
You lovely girl. Is that £1.39? Something silly? Silly like that? Something daft, isn't it? £1.39 for malachite.
Really?
For malachite.
That's the price it should be each, not for 5.
Well, yeah. Well, I went to see the Christmas market in Bath, or should I say Bath? Bath, darling. And there was a gentleman there selling gemstones and agate slabs and little sort of indentated ammonites and things. And I'll tell you what, there wasn't anything on his stall for less than £20, not a single thing
No, I can imagine.
on his stall in Bath, including cabochons.
I bet he was busy.
He was very busy.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny Susie Watson, we can rely on you, can't we? Who's Santa's favourite singer? Elvis Presley. I like
Good.
that.
I like that. I like
that, Susan. Yay, my 2 favourite J people. Although I wish you 2 were on tomorrow. It's my birthday.
Oh.
Susan. Should we sing to her? Go on. For tomorrow. Come on, let's do it. You ready? Yeah, come on. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Susan. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I like that. How many more?
I'm glad we got the sound effects back. I miss the sound effects.
We like the sound effects, don't we? Yeah.
That's my favourite.
Oh, excuse me. Have you ever been able to buy malachite at £1.39 anywhere?
That's amazing.
Even including Jewellery Maker, for goodness sake. Goodness gracious me. Well, our regulars are clearing up today.
That's amazing.
We need a bargain, don't we?
Trying to think of the last bargain I had. Oh, I know the bargain I had.
We're not talking about your pants again,
No,
are we?
no. Shh.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
No.
Put your pants. Sorry, go on.
No.
Go on. What's your last bargain? I'm going to take those off you.
I saved £30 on Black Friday with a DVD Blu-ray box set.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Something to do with Thrones, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Seriously. Sorry, but you know when they're like that tip-tap, 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 it'd be like me talking to you now doing this while you're demoing.
I don't think I've ever been this excited. Ever.
We are... Why? Because you sat by me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now these remind me of that chocolate in a tube.
Toblerone.
No. Smarties.
Oh, you can say it,
exactly.
you know.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah.
Was it an urban myth that they did blue ones?
No, they did blue ones.
They did blue ones, did
they?
they?
Did blue ones. And you can buy whole tubes of orange ones and things.
Oh, individual colours.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know what I love about this strand? It's quite predominantly
Mustard.
Dijon mustard, isn't it?
My mum would love this strand.
Would she?
Well, we go dibs on our Mookite. I have the reddy, purpley tones, and my mum has the mustards.
Oh, so your mum would love this one then?
Yeah. She'd be quids in with this one, as they say. I think it'd be 3 for me. It's
Well,
beautiful
there
colour.
might be a few more because there's a few more on the
There we
strand.
go. There we go.
Don't forget because the next strand that you get might be more of the reds, the brick reds and the conch. Oh, hang on, there's only 10 left. Did you say 10 left? Oh, it's going under. Did she just say under 10? Under £10. They're I don't think I've seen a Malachite coin, you know.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Aren't they lovely? They're lovely. I think you should need to get your mum one of these. Do you say mum or mum?
Mum.
Mum. What do you say? Some people say mum.
What's the difference?
Well, mum or mum. Oh, or you. Very different.
Oh, no, I don't say mom.
No. A lot of people, well, is it a West Midlands thing, mom?
I think so.
I think it might be, mightn't it, mom? Yeah, mom. Mum. Libby, off the cuff jewel. What a great name for a business that is, off the cuff jewel. That is clever.
That's really good.
That is clever, Libby. Lovely Mark and Zine. Oh, you lovely Libby. One of the best double acts there are. Never failed to make me smile. Oh, that's a nice thing to say.
We didn't set out to be a double act, did we? It just sort of happened, didn't it? It's nice.
What a lovely thing to say. What a lovely thing to say. Francis, please tell us, Zena, why is Mark Smith so excited tonight? I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let him tell you. Go on then.
I'm going to see Steps tomorrow night.
It's nothing to do with our show. Everybody thinks it's about our show. We thought you were excited about our show. No, you're not excited about our show.
I'm excited about the show, but not as excited as tomorrow evening. I've waited since March the 3rd for tomorrow. I'm going to bow down to the greatness of Steps. And I bet a lot of our viewers are going. Text in if you're watching and you're going to Steps tomorrow.
Stop it. This isn't all about you, you know.
I know Deb Briggs is going. One of our regular viewers in the morning show.
Right, Mark, we're on air till 10 o'clock. How about we talk about what we've got on the show this evening about, other than what you're up to tomorrow? Okay. I'd like to just point out, right, he's going to Steps tomorrow when Strictly is on. I invited him to Carol's at Warwick Castle the week after, and I said, would you like to come to Carol's at Warwick Castle with me?
Final.
But you can still record it like you're recording it tomorrow night.
No.
So, not coming out with his bestie. No. Stopping in to watch the telly. Don't pretend you're interested in the mood kite now. Don't even think about it. Because it's him, and it's his favourite gemstone, we thought we'd look after him tonight because we thought we'll make him the star of the show, but clearly he doesn't want to be here. He wants to be at Steps tomorrow, so it's fine. Star by.
That's amazing.
Oh.
I'm so pleased that this is a star
now, are
by.
we? Yeah.
I won't talk about them anymore.
What's your favourite Steps song?
Every single one.
Oh, no, can't do that.
No.
No, you can't do that.
Probably Deeper Shade of Blue.
You've only just gone into them this year.
Yeah, I didn't like them when they came out 20 years ago. It's only this year I've discovered them, or rediscovered them.
Do you like Steps?
They're going to get a Brit Award next year for contribution to music.
Oh, behave.
But, oh, what? 20 years, that's all I'm saying.
They haven't been here for 20 years, though, have they, really? They've been gone for... Go on, Beck. Go on.
Do you like
Carry.
Steps more than you like Kylie?
Yes.
You like Steps more than Kylie? So do you love Steps? Or
So you love Steps more than Kylie? Sorry, Sorry, Kylie.
I adore Steps.
Sorry, Kylie. What about Aquamarine? Should we bring it back to the late show?
That's beautiful. I'm going to vote it again this year in the awards.
You?
Yeah.
We need to work out if we're doing that this year. I haven't seen anything. Oh, we are.
It started to go on Facebook.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes,
are we allowed to vote? Are we allowed to vote as we work here?
I don't know.
Oh, if we can, I'd like to
I think guest
then.
designers are allowed.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
Would you agree that Aquamarine is one of the world's best known, most loved, most adored gemstones, Aquamarine? So much so that it's actually a colour. I mean, an official, not one of these hints. You know, there is an aquamarine and a turquoise. There's a genuine colour tone, and that says a lot for the gemstone, I think. Don't you?
Right, you're right.
And it's quite a contradiction in terms, because it's what they call an oxymoron, because it's a light blue, but then it's got an energy about it. Are you hot in your jumper?
I've got 3 on today. No, it is beautiful. It's a real nice turquoise.
You're going to moan all evening?
I haven't moaned at all yet.
Oh, yet? You've got 3 jumpers on?
Well, one of them is a vest.
Oh, don't tell me you've got a vest on. You're not old enough to have a vest on. Come on.
I like my vest.
Come on. It's not like a... Is it a tank top vest thing?
No, it's an ordinary vest.
No, a vest is normally like a tank top vest.
Oh, I don't know. Don't pay that much attention, really.
I'll have a look in the break.
It's 2 for a tenner. Job done.
So anyway, Aquamarine... Oh, he's going to be hard work tonight, isn't he, everybody? So, would you call that a lovely sort of fairy tale blue?
The word I'm looking for is... I always say arthurial, and it's not arthurial, it's...
Ethereal.
Yeah. I can never say it properly. It's that sort
Ethereal.
of...
Ethereal.
This will go amazingly with that dragonfly we've got coming up later. And
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, it would go lovely with those, wouldn't it? Yeah. Gorgeous. Now, we had a message come in from our... This is, they'd look lovely with pearls. You are...
Yes.
Shall I show you with pearls, actually, being as you've suggested that? Because it's a jolly good suggestion, actually. It would go lovely with pearls. Very bridal as well, because you've got that lovely...
blue.
That tradition of something blue in the
I wonder how
poem.
that came about.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Wow, those are beautiful, but that is a naughty price. Hello, Liz. Liz can see the price on the website.
Is that citrine on the end?
Yeah.
I know. I just heard
I know you're trying to ignore it, I know, but...
The citrine on the end with the aquamarine would be...
That would look lovely, actually, wouldn't it?
Just beautiful. Yeah, I love these two
Marquee-shaped citrine.
Wow.
And I've got some massive amethyst
Oh, yeah. Looking forward to seeing those.
nuggets. We've got a whole section of chips and nuggets as we've got Nugget Boy on the show. Hey, we can't not have nuggets when we've got Nugget Boy, can we? You like that name, don't you? Yeah, those citrines are coming up for you.
Wow.
I've got the cutest treat coming up with an enamel apple as well. And I've got some the apple earrings we've got today are so lovely. Apple earrings, they're gorgeous. Like me, I've just treated myself to a new phone. Well, I would, if I could use it. Provider who hasn't sent me my SIM card in a week. Rang to complain today. The man said, I'll ring you back at 2 o'clock and see if it's come in the post. Did he ring me back?
Oh, so it wasn't there when you got home?
No. Wasn't there yesterday. Wasn't there today. Been promised a week ago. SIM card. Really? And the man today said, really sorry, I'll ring you back at 2 and see if he come. Did he ring? Did he, Eckers like?
That's bad.
It's not good customer service. You're going to do something, say you're going to do it, do it. Anyway, $7.95 for those genuine, and they are brand new. That's not something we've had in the vault that that we can't shift. That's brand new. Brand new. Now, at the end of this hour, oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. They're alive. Oh.
That's pretty much the Olympic medals, isn't it? Sort of. Close-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver, gold and bronze.
I love these.
And then those would go lovely with those aquamarine that we've just had, wouldn't they?
Well, even those would as well.
Yeah.
Well, all of them actually would go with
aquamarine.
aquamarine.
Of course they would, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just went for the obvious, sorry. Sorry, lovely.
Right.
We've been really in sync today, me and him, haven't we?
It's a bit weird, isn't
We've had a weird day, like everything you were thinking, I was thinking, and then everything I was thinking, you were thinking.
Yeah.
Then we were going to read. Oh, it's weird.
Zena was messaging me to say, should we wear Christmas jumpers tonight? As I was phoning you.
To say, shall we wear Christmas
So
jumpers
we
tonight?
spoke mid-message about the same thing.
And then, I texted him and said, I'm in Marks and Spencer's. Do you want some custard creams? And he went,
Just as I finished my last
Just
one.
at my last 3. We were like, ooh. Because he has posh biscuits. Don't you?
Custard creams aren't posh.
Well, you have the posh ones from Marks and Spencer's when I buy them.
Okay, thank you.
Didn't like the ones from the co-op. Just because it got co-op and it. Co-op's great food, I think now. Co-op's brilliant.
This is the first time I've ever been on air.
Is it
with
these? Which ones are we doing, sorry? These, oh my goodness me. These, oh my goodness me. Have I, do you want a little piece of wire or oh, not those, sorry.
No, they're not on here.
Which ones are you looking for? Oh, these. We could do those. We could do those.
Oh, look at them.
Have you got any wire or a headpin I could borrow, darling? Now, I'm going to show you these anyway. There you go, look. These, oh my word.
I love these.
These are the last 33 chances. This memory wire bracelet that we'll be doing later, you could add those onto there, couldn't you, Mark?
Easily.
Now, why do you get so excited about them? You saw the true twos in our schedule today and you were like, oh my word.
Because they are the sparkliest.
They are, aren't they?
I mean, looking at that, you'd think that they were sterling silver, wouldn't you? As like our spacer beads.
You absolutely would, wouldn't you?
And I'm a massive fan of Czech fire glass. Are they called fire glass?
The fire polished.
Fire polished.
Fire polished.
Beg your pardon, yeah, fire
It's all right,
polished.
darling.
And these are equal in that really sparkly.
They really, really are, aren't they? Well, that would be
them.
more handy. Thank you, darling.
I love them.
I'm just going to literally pop one on. It's a bit difficult. I've got contact lenses, but if I just...
And you get 600 in a pack. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? You only need a couple in a pair of earrings just to give that wow factor.
It's literally like a little punctuation that you'd get on at the bottom of an exclamation mark or that kind of thing. And you just add it onto a gemstone or add it onto in a seed bead design or a wire design. I've got that on a headpin, or just put it on a standard headpin and it worked as well. I will prove that to you in a moment. They look. In fact, let me just prove that, because I don't want people thinking I've just put it on a shepherd hook to say it won't go on a normal, because it will.
There we go.
There you go. Just wanted to prove the point. So it goes on a normal and a featherweight, in case you were thinking, oh, she's only picked up featherweight. No, it goes on both.
It'd be perfect. Just strand the whole 600 onto memory wire bangle. That would be the most amazing cuff, wouldn't it?
No, we only have 33 and half the stock's gone already.
Oh.
Okay, it's the most ridiculous price point, if you don't mind us saying.
Amazing.
And as Mark has just said, that lovely memory wire. Let me show you this. I'm just gonna show you this. When this memory wire bracelet, you made me one of these. Oh, I put it on the wrong. I'm just started it the wrong way then.
That's right.
Do you know what it is? Because I normally wear it on this bracelet, on this wrist even. Sorry, but it just shows. And when you're doing it cack-handed, the wrong way round, it's still relatively easy to go on. There you go. Now these are the memory wires that we've got coming up later. We've got the necklace, the bracelet and the ring memory wire. We've got them in. We've got questions coming in about the memory wire. When is it? 8:15, so an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Okay, my lovelies. Those could take the place of the matte black that you've got on there, couldn't they?
Absolutely. I think our memory wire has been transformed since the addition of seed beads into the JM stable. They're just amazing.
And we're going to learn how to make these later as well, because they're lovely Christmas gifts, because one size fits all.
Absolutely. Biggest seller on my craft store year after year.
You've said that, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to prove that even I can do it. We hope.
No, you'll be fine.
You're going to help me, aren't you?
I love these true twos. First time I've seen them. I mean, I've got them at home, but I've never seen them in the studio live before. They're just lovely.
Just a minute.
Wow.
We had 33, darlings, and you are about to clear us out of the lot.
I'm quite envious.
Can I keep hold of those?
You can actually,
head pins, just in case I need them, sweetie.
Absolutely.
Do you mind? Yeah, you are a bit envious about those. They're nearly gone to Darlene. I love your name, Darlene, in Hampshire. Laurie in Cambridgeshire. Dorothy in Dorset. I've got collectors. Mary's just been on the telephone collection. Bedfordshire's just been on the telephone. Hello, Anne. In fact, Anne's in John and Groats. Has everybody got snow? We've got snow. Our team have been, and our managing director, because either that or he just hasn't changed his shirt.
I wondered what his shirt issue was there.
He got mud all up his shirt. Oh, I did wonder. But anyway, apparently they've all been sledging. Well, apart from Kerry. Kerry's having none of it.
No, that hill is steep.
Oh.
That's the idea when you go sledging, Kerry, love.
What if I fall off it?
Francis, oh, Mark, I am so jealous. Enjoying the concert, Mark. Enjoy the concert, sorry. Julianne, tragedy. Tragedy.
I'm going to have it emblazoned all over my Facebook page Sunday, I'm sure.
So, if you had to live for the rest of your life with a night on the JM with me, or Steps in concert?
Well, every night? The same concert every night? Oh, you? Because I'd get quite bored with Steps night after night after night, but I'd never get bored of you. You're unique.
What if she was saying the same thing every single night?
That's true. Kerry's just said, but what if
Yeah,
you
but I
were
don't say
saying
the same thing every night, Kerry. Nice try.
Yeah.
Thanks. Right then, have they all John's? Just have them
Well
hello,
done.
John. Do you want to say hello to John?
Hello, John.
You get excited when a man's name comes up.
We had Roger earlier.
Roger. Roger. Yes, can we do the apple? Do you want to tidy up?
I will, yeah.
Because you
You've got
like
the little- you've
tidying
got the
up, don't
little
you?
thing.
Yes, you can do that. There you. He likes tidying up. It'd be great to take shopping in the changing room. Now,
What?
what? You would. You know, like when you need a friend to pass your clothes to and put back on the hanger. You'd be brilliant.
I've never done that before.
Huh?
I've never done that before.
Well, you need to. I'll take you shopping. This is so cute.
Now, if anyone at home is a massive fan of an American TV series, which I think is on the flicks and the net malarkey, called Once Upon a Time,
Yeah.
they would absolutely love to have this on
Why?
a charm bracelet.
Why?
But it's all about fairy tales and Snow White and the Wicked Queen.
And the Wicked Queen with the poisoned apple.
Yeah.
Ooh. And if you're going to New York, and if you make presents for your teachers, for your kids' teachers, get ahead for the end of the season next year.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Or like me, perhaps you bought somebody like a new Apple Mac or an Apple iPhone, and you want to give them a teaser present.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
I could buy this for myself because I bought myself a new iPhone. So I could get myself this and then wrap my iPhone, if the SIM card ever comes, and then treat this and then go, oh, here's a little teaser you've got yourself, Zena.
I think that's a lovely idea,
Yeah,
actually.
isn't
I like the teacher's
You like
present.
the teacher one, don't you?
Yeah, I think that's lovely.
I love this. I love the way it's got the enamel on the top and then you can see it like it's been sliced with the core in the centre. Oh, that is brilliant. Or... you are the apple of my eye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
There we go.
Do you know, I love my producer. They don't listen. She just went, what about if you go to New York? And the director went, she said that one.
This is
It's all right, Becky. It's all, you know, bless her. She just said, you know, it's $4.95.
Do you know what the term is for when you have a silver surround and you have an infill of enamel? Do you know what the technique's called?
Go on.
It's called cloisonné. I see it on Antiques Roadshow all the time.
Quasimodo?
Cloisonné.
Who?
Cloisonné.
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 Oh, yeah. I tell you what, he's not just handsome and talented. He's got a bit of information in there as well.
I love antiques, but I'm not,
That's
allowed,
why you
to
like
have,
me,
I'm not
innit?
allowed to have bits and pieces in our house, so I just look. I'd just love to go to antiques.
What do you mean you're not
I want
allowed?
to collect something.
You can't be with somebody that says you're not allowed.
I want to collect
He
something.
wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. You do collect things. You collect jewellery things.
Well, no, I make that, but I want to collect things like hat pins or corkscrews or nutcrackers.
I used to collect
or
matchboxes.
something like, see? Beer mats, anything like that. Yeah.
This is how old I am, can I just tell you? I sold my lifelong collection of matchboxes. I had some really rare ones over the CB radio.
Were you
That's
rubber
how
duck?
old I am!
Were you rubber
I
duck?
was Martini.
Martini.
Anytime, any place, anywhere. I don't know why I came up with that. That was my handle. Who met on there? Your aunt and uncle. This is our version of Facebook, isn't it? The CB radio sat outside in your dad's Sierra car. How many candles you burning? All the kids are like, what? How many candles you burning?
What's that mean?
How old are you?
Oh, okay.
Were you on a CB radio? What was your handle?
That's a
Text
good
in.
one. I like the shipping forecast. I could listen to that all day. I go with a roll. I roll my punches. Punch my rolls, whatever the term is.
Rock and
What's
roll.
next?
Not the shipping forecast. It's very relaxing though. Ah, da 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 da. Star by. Having a little sing then, weren't we, Mark?
Yes, I think we should do every break. Have a little.
Ta da 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 da.
Do a little. What's the
Carol.
word? No. When you go da da da. Scales.
Scales.
We'll go through our scales every break.
We could do an arpeggio scale. Ha 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 ha.
Wow.
Chromatic scale. Anyway, I see the bead in time gone by.
Is that chromatic?
Well, it was Les Mis.
Oh,
I just,
yeah.
I
thought it
see
was
the
Susan
bead.
Boyle.
Dee, dee. Well, she said, yeah, but it's Les Miserables.
Oh, no, yeah.
Any road up. I see the bead in time gone by. Mayuki. Mayu.
Oh, is that what it meant?
Is there a satellite delay in the studio?
Well, we were talking about this before in the office, weren't we? What he meant by I see the bead.
I see the bead in time gone.
Did you have to ask him?
No, I just worked it out in the end.
worked it
I've
out.
just decided that's what he meant. It stimulates our team coming up with kit names. Now, why is Mark? Go on, you're pointing.
One word.
Go on.
Seafoam.
Is that what? Oh, you are. Yes.
Yep.
One of the best selling.
And it is ultimately my workshop ladies and gents' favourite colour this year.
seafoam.
The seafoam.
So
yeah.
this is, if we were to vote a colour of sea beads, you think
would
this
be
might
it.
win? I think you might be
Easily,
right. You know,
without a doubt.
I do
Yeah.
think so. So we've got the Duracoat galvanised. Now, when they're Duracoat and they're galvanised, basically that colour ain't coming off.
No.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
We've got the Mamadial Sea Foam in, these are all size 11. We've got the yellow gold seed beads. We've got the dark berry seed beads, so silver there, and we've got the yellow gold. So yellow gold, again, Duracoat and galvanised. Duracoat galvanised on the dark berry, galvanised silver seed beads, and your, as Mark just said, one of the best-selling, most favourite of the Mayukis is this sea foam tone. These are all size 11. All right, so all size 11 on there, on this. It's a really pretty 3 colours, actually.
I love them. I think they're all beautiful, and they all work so well together. All together, they work.
Yep.
In doubles, in triples.
Yep.
I think absolutely lovely.
All 5-gram tubes.
Wow.
The memory wire bracelet that we'll be doing in the 8 o'clock hour could be, you can change all those colours, couldn't
They're
you?
11s.
They're 11s, aren't they? I thought they were. That's why I thought I'd bring that into view, because we have the memory wire coming up for you in 2 different colourways, rose gold and yellow gold plated. We have the opportunity for you to add, these are size 11 with Swarovski. So you can recreate these, and they're just lovely. Mark made me one of these recently, and I'll tell you what, Mark, I've worn it so much.
Well, they're just so comfortable and lightweight, aren't they?
Exactly.
So,
And
yeah.
these, actually, I say he's made it for me. He's actually, I was singing in a show a couple of weeks ago, wasn't I? Sat down at the table. My 2 friends, Yvette and Anne, went, oh, I want one of them. So I had to ring him up and said, Mark, first time I've commissioned you to make jewellery for me.
Yeah, we've been really busy. You haven't had the time, have you, to do it yourself?
What?
And I know a man who can.
Why? Yeah. I'm not being rude, but why would I do it myself when you can do it? Sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. I will do it. I will do it. I'm joking. I'm not being cheeky.
Wow.
Oh my word.
Is that right?
£2.48.
Oh gosh.
£2. That is £2.48, isn't it?
£2.24.
No, I didn't have it right, did I? £2.24, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
£2.24.
It's amazing.
Wow, £2.24. Now our lovely Anne is it? Has Anne messaged in? Because our Anne messages in from John O'Groats because I want to say hello to Anne. I love Anne. Do you like the elf jumper? Oh, shall I have another joke? Shall we? Where's my joke? It's gone. Ah. Anne!
yeah,
Hello, Anne! I love Anne.
Ah.
Hiya, snowing, but my corner, it's not settling yet. Earlier today, 30 miles towards Inverness, Main, A9, snow gates closed. Needed silver beach. She says, oh, bless you, you got the true twos.
Wow.
Snow gates. You've got snow gates that get shut. Ooh, that sounds nice. Is that good?
It stops traffic from coming in and out of your village and getting snowed in and causing...
Snow gates. Now, I've got one, but thank you for telling us. I hope you're all right.
you.
You stay safe, you. Now then, I've got a really good one. It's a bit weird, but I like it. Right, why was the snowman looking through the carrot section? You know when you go to the supermarket, why was the snowman looking through the carrots?
Needing a new nose?
He was picking his nose.
That is good.
Oh, I love that. Right then, £2.24.
Wow.
How many got left, sweetie?
Wow.
15 already. Is that all we got left? Oh,
I love those two together. I love those two.
lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely,
Beautiful
lovely.
together. Oh.
Oh, now I mentioned these earlier. They're about to sell out. So just Anila, hello, Gorge. Anila, Christine, Nellie, Letitia. Great names. Collector, Veronica, Collector, County Kildare, County Down, Kildare rather, Collector, West Midlands, Nellie, Christine. They're about to sell out, but good luck. You wait till you see the super duos.
It's those Tilas I can't wait to see.
Let me give you a flash.
They're
'cause
amazing. I've not seen any of these colours before.
No, I don't think I have actually, sweetheart. Oh, actually, I have one. Sorry.
You're right with sorbet.
They are sorbet, aren't they?
Yeah, wow.
Sorbetlicious. We'll do this for you in
amazing.
about 40 minutes. Beautiful. And again, if you've got Mark's Tila,
There's a half and 3 fulls. We had a lady in the workshop on Wednesday who showed me an advert that she had from another jewellery manufacturer with quarter tillers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so half as wide as the halves. That'd be quite amazing. See if we can try and get hold of those.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah. Oh, look.
These are teacher gifts.
That's probably one of the best ideas you've ever had.
I'm going to gloss over that backhanded compliment.
It wasn't backhanded. It was a full-blown compliment. That was ace. I wish I thought of that.
They are though, aren't they? Because you always used to leave an apple for the teacher, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, I don't know what you mean. Hello. Oh, now director Ben has just come up with a brilliant idea. You can share what Ben said in our ear.
Turn them into cufflinks. So the little post.
Yeah, turn it around. Make
it into a loop. Pop a little bit of chain through the cuff and then a toggle clasp on the outside.
So if you've got a boy teacher,
yeah,
a man teacher, you could also make cufflinks, couldn't you?
Mm.
Oh, how many you got left? Because I'd really like these. How many you got left? Can you hold on to? Can I try one on? Do you mind? I just want to see what they. Then I'll just have to. Oh, they're in my ear. They fell in. I'm sorry.
Gosh, my tummy is rumbling. Can you see?
I can hear that.
Can
actually.
you see? Or am I just making this up?
Look at these. Look. Look. Oh, they're proper 3D, aren't they?
It's not a sparkle, but can you see in the big leaf? It looks as though there's a sparkly stone. It's actually the brightness of the silver. That's why I had to have a closer look.
My ears look dry, don't they? I need to rub some cream in my ears. I went and had my nails in today and I got my woolly hat on. Should I take your hat off? I said no. All right, thanks.
Oh, I love those.
They're really, really lovely. Do you know what I like about them? I've just noticed as well. Can you see at the end? What I love about our rings, they're well made. Can you see in the post at the back? Yes. There's a little nick, a little divot, a nick, and that means that when your butterfly back goes on there, it sits in there and it sort of connects, and it means that the earring back just slots into position, and you've got every faith in the security of them.
And you hear that little click as it goes over the divot. Yeah.
They're lovely. Lovely. They're really lovely. Oh, sorry, really quickly, we've got time to do one more, shall we? Oh, here we go. Great. Tweezers. We're gonna do another insult, I'm afraid. It's this one here. Is it the bail? Which could be a little charm carrier as well.
Oh.
A lovely, lovely little bail. Gold-plated 95 sterling. Oh, it is a charm bail. There's me saying, oh, wouldn't it make a great charm bail? Well, that's because it is a charm bail. Yeah, sausage, you know. But yeah, so you just pop that on and you add your charms onto it. It's a little proper it's charm bail, charm carrier, you might know it as. And we're going to give it to you for the best, most giveaway price tag that we can. So how would you use that, Mark, as a charm bail?
Well, I would just pop it on through a chain, and then this is sitting in the right direction. If you just add your, it would be that way, wouldn't it? So that would go through your chain. Yep. So it's big enough loop to be able to be sliding backwards and forwards if you wanted to play. So the idea being, you see, the reason the loops are in different directions is that when that's on your chain in that direction, whatever you hang, see how it's set at different sides. Look. So when your chain goes through that charm carrier there, that will sit like that, and whatever you put onto the little loop at the bottom will sit flat. So it's clever. Right then, we're going to go to a little break. Please join us after the break. We've got a fantastic demo. We've got kits you're going to absolutely love, and I really do say that these kits are fantastic to kickstart our Seed Bead weekend off. They're amazing. So please join us after the break.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
This December, join us each morning at 10 a.m. for our Christmas Advent deals. A new deal every day with Jewellery Maker this Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! I'd be an amazing Santa.
We're very excited to welcome back the jewellery artist, designer and teacher Leslie Rajalski. Leslie is flying in straight from the USA to join us for our Seed Bead Weekend and will be appearing on your screens this Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. Along with our buying team, Leslie has designed some exclusive seed bead kits which she'll be demonstrating and sharing her invaluable hints and tips with you. The Jewellery Maker Seed Bead event this weekend.
Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, jewellerymaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. Lovelies, welcome to Friday Night's Late Show with Christmas Jumper Mark Smith.
I do like a good Christmas jumper.
That's where you say hello.
We don't wear a jumper for any other time of the year, do we? A special jumper. We don't, do we though? We don't have a summer holiday jumper or a bonfire night jumper or a...
Well, you wouldn't wear a jumper in the summer, would you?
Apparently it's Christmas Jumper Day on the 15th
of
December.
Well, we'll be doing it every day, won't we?
The charitable.
I'll be down at your house on the 15th.
You will.
We're going to see Star Wars, aren't we?
Not on the 15th, we're not, no.
Yeah, we are.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yeah, 14th we're doing something else, aren't we? We're going to the Duke of Marlborough's house, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah, have a mooch around his garden.
Yes, we are.
Have a glass of mulled wine.
Oh, can we please?
Yeah.
Bagsy, yeah.
But Andrew's going to drive, so we can...
Good.
Yeah.
Right then, should we do this now then? Should we do these? 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 This is...
There's just so much.
There's so much. There is so much. We have got these amazing seed beads for to kick off our seed bead weekend. We have got in this... We've got 4 tubes of Mayuki, 2 tubes of Tila, and a clasp in this kit. Okay, so I'll start with the Tilas. These are Tilas. If I move those across. Oh, because can we check then? Because when I wrote this out, it came with the Tilas.
There's 1 tube, but you get 1 Tilas with the kit, and then 4 Tilas come as a little add-on. So that's...
When I wrote it down, it wasn't. We need to query this because it's on the list of Tilas and it was on the list of the kit when I wrote it down. Sorry everybody about this, bit of internal query. And on this list here, I have the Tilas listed in the kit.
So you get the gold, that, and then you get the seed beads. All of those are seed beads.
No, Tilas.
Bronze metallic iris, which is this one here. That's the only one you get with the kit.
And the metallic purple. Look. I can only read what I've got in the kit and what was on this system. Sorry guys,
Yes,
this is not good. Sorry about this. I do apologise. Do we have any idea?
Just those. There we go. That's the kit there.
Yes, so there are the
four
two.
seed beads,
Yeah.
So that's extra.
Right, so I do apologise. We've got it right now, my lovelies. I'm so sorry, we've got it right. Okay, so you do get both of the Tilas. So you get the Miyuki Tila in the bronze metallic, all right? In the bronze metallic iris, these are 5mm. And you get the Tila in the metallic purple iris in the 5mm. And as soon as we say iris, there's a rainbow of colour, isn't there?
Yeah, and that's the point. So I think there was an iris mix for a green and a blue and a red and an orange.
Yeah.
And I just think they're just beautiful. So you get a whole myriad of colours in one gemstone.
Yeah, and this is the full Tila, isn't it?
Yes.
Are we allowed to mention that we filmed a DVD that might be coming up that might use the odd Tila?
I think you just did, didn't you? I don't think there's a seed bead shape that we don't use on the DVDs there.
When's this new DVD coming out, Mark? That teaches people how to use Tilas amongst other seed beads.
2 weeks Monday.
Is that Christmas Day?
It's 25th of December.
The 25th of December,
Yeah,
Christmas Day.
Oh yes. Oh,
The
yeah, I forgot
only
about
thing
that.
is, it's a special day. Do you think it would be a good day to launch the first ever Mark Smith double DVD?
Well, it's to celebrate my 20th. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that Christmas Day. So you get both of those, and then you get these 4 tubes of your seed. I don't know why I'm leaning forward so much. You do have a tendency to lean forward on this desk because it's so big, isn't it? Right then, so let's give you these lovely colours. We have got a metallic purple green iris in size 8, metallic dark plum iris in size 8, and then we've got the matte, I love this one, the matte transparent emerald in size 8, all 22 gram tubes, and then the Miyuki fuchsia lined emerald in the size 11. We've got a 24 gram tube as well. So just to confirm there, you've got your 4 tubes of your seed beads, you've got your 2 tubes of your full Tilas in the iris, one in your metallic bronze, one in metallic purple, and then we've got the Elegant Elements Antique Gold Cross, because it's got like a crisscross design in there, Hatch bead slide in 10mm. Now you can add these into seed beads, can't you?
I've done it here. If I bring this,
can we show how it works?
Bracelet
Lovely,
across.
thank you.
So what I've done for this bracelet is I've done a double drop peyote.
Okay. Oh, we've got that peyote tool as well.
Coming up,
brilliant. Okay, fab.
Okay, so this is double peyote. As you can see, I've made little green sections. It's like a little stained glass window.
It is lovely.
And then this is the clasp in action. Okay, so I've popped it on the back there. So all we're going to do is just give it a little pick, and it comes apart in 2 pieces. You pop it around the wrist, and you just click it. You hear the click then.
Yeah. And doesn't that make it look phenomenal? What a lovely professional finish for a seed bead bracelet, isn't it?
It's beautiful. And as you said, I love that lattice on the front.
It's weird. That
so
crisscross
beautiful.
lattice is beautiful. Can you see that there in the clasp? Really, really high end and expensive. Very designer looking, isn't it?
And it ties in with the seed bead look as well, doesn't it? That's lovely.
That makes me feel a bit tartany. As in tartan.
Yes, it does, yes.
Would you agree, Anne?
Yes.
Up in John O'Groats, it's a bit tartany.
The design, you mean?
Yeah. Makes me think tartan, like a kilt.
Yeah, you could be right.
Yeah, that's what it makes me think of. So, Metallic Magic, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubes of Miyuki, 4 in the, 3 in size 8, 1 in the 11, 2 of the 5mm, full Tilas in the bronze metallic, 1 in the iris and 1 in the metallic purple. And we're going to give you all of that and that beautiful clasp, that neck.
Really?
Could you divide that by 7, my love, please?
Oh, my word. Okay.
Excuse me, what? Divided by 7?
Wow.
£4. £4.27.
Oh, my word.
That is so... I'm sorry, I keep asking the poor girls in the gallery, because that's so naughty. The poor girls, we look at them going, can you do that again? You know, when you hear a price per component, you think that can't be right.
Wow.
I mean, Tilas are normally more expensive, aren't they? Tilas, a full Tila.
£6.95, £7.95.
That's what I'm thinking, so that's brilliant. Now I'm going to ask you, darling, you know that lovely bracelet you just had with that
Yes.
lovely posh clasp?
Yep.
What kind of price point would you ask to somebody to buy that from you?
£45.
Wow.
It did take quite a long time. It was probably 3 hours work.
Okay, but my goodness me,
That's
that is
the beads and
beautiful.
clasp and I did make it for you in mind, but I think I've actually... Sorry, I took it completely out of shop then.
Can't get this down.
Sorry. I think it's even too small for you. It's quite...
Would you like to try it?
It's quite... I don't want to hurt you.
You won't hurt me. I can cope with a bit of pain for my career.
For your art.
Yes.
No, that's... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to catch
Just stop
your
the
skin.
circulation.
No, I don't want to catch your skin. You close it, and then I won't get the blame if I catch your skin.
No, I can't breathe.
You can't breathe. It's just slightly
My wrist
too
can't
small.
breathe.
No. Maybe another centimetre
Yes,
would have been...
if only.
Sorry.
I think he does it so well, because if he does it right, you see, I'll go home with it. I will. I'll go home with it. Oh, I love that one. Oh, I love that one.
We've done the demo of this on the Tila bead
We have
bracelet. This is the
indeed.
herringbone, which is one of my favourites, and for half Tilas, it's perfect.
So if somebody gets the DVD on Christmas Day, or is it on the? It's on the previous one, isn't it?
On the Tila
Yeah,
one that's
Tila.
been released.
Yes.
Yes.
Now that hello, John and Janet. Hello. It could be John or Janet, or it could be John and Janet. I don't think it's my microphone. My microphone's fine.
Is it mine?
Did it go all naughty, the microphone then? Sorry. Sorry. Now, Deirdre, Marion, Lady V, Veronica, Collector, Stella, Julie, if you do want those, my lovelies, you do need to think about checking them out, because we only started with about just over 100. Just over. Now, we've got another variation of clasp, don't we, Mark?
Clasp.
Clasp, Mark.
We do.
This is a well done, put together kit.
This is like a little stocking filler. I think it's ingenious.
It really is.
Yes.
It's brilliant. What I'm going to do is show you these. Now, first of all, Mark will rave about these, and we'll show you them in action, because we've got. If I can I stand up? Or the magnetic.
Well, this one will fit your wrist.
Okay. We'll do that in 1 second. I'll just show you these. Now, these are your different number strand. And we've got a strand magnetic slide connector clasps, my lovelies. We've got 2 strand. So this is your... Oh, hang on, let me get it right for you. There you go. That's your 2 strand, because there's 2 loops either side. This is your 7 strand, because there's 7 loops. And that's your 9 strand. They're magnetic as well, just to prove... Let me just prove the point. Oh, yeah, I'm going to add it. It just was all... Oh, hang on a second. When you do it like that, you just pull it apart.
Yeah, and the magnet's on the end.
And the magnet's on the end, isn't it? And these are so clever, because you can then create very different designs, can't you, Mark?
Well, I was thinking of separating it actually and using it as a section for a multi-strand necklace, but I thought, no, I'm going to use them as they were intended, and then maybe next time I have one, I'll use it in a different way.
Yeah.
But I've used the double one on the back of the necklace.
On the back of the necklace.
Here, just for holding the 2 rows of Tilas.
Yeah.
So that works really well.
Yeah.
On the back of the Tilas. And they're just so elegant. They're an elegant finding.
And they're nice and easy as well, because as Mark just says, what you do is you just find the connection together, slide it back in, and then as it gets to the end, that Did you see that then?
Yeah.
Can I show you that? Look. So what you do is you pull it apart. Yes, it's really easy to do, and then you slide it back into position. Now watch this. I don't know if I can actually show it. As you get to the end, that magnet... Oh, my finger's in... Up, there you go. It just jumps on, because at the end, there's a magnet. So once it gets to the end, it goes... And just padings into position, doesn't it?
It's a nice clicking sound.
It's a nice clicking sound, yeah. And lovely that you get the 2, the 5 and the 7 as well. So you get all of those. Then we're going to give you an absolute... Oh, look at that. Oh, Mark.
And it's just simply making your strands the same length and then tying them onto your finding, and away you go.
Can I have a go?
Yes.
Just to try it, just selflessly.
This might, again, it might be a different size. Let's have a look, shall we? That might, oh, this is better. This is better.
Oh,
and then you
Mark.
just turn it round and make sure they don't overlap.
That is lovely.
So
That
simply
is,
then whether you
look
wear
at
it
that.
underneath or...
Isn't that a great way? Because that's effectively giving you an immediate multi-strand bracelet,
That's
a
right.
stacker bracelet.
And whenever we do diamond nuggets on the show, and we now talk about the fact that you can use your wildfire and your fire line as a thread, so you can have multiple tennis bracelets all on one simple mechanism.
And that's only the 7. We haven't used the 9 for this one.
No.
So you could add 2 more for that, and that is so clever. That magnetic clasp, it's so clever. Brilliant. So you get 3 of those. You get an absolute multitude of jump rings as well. In fact, we're talking 5mm jump rings in silver plate, 400 bulk buy, and then we've got your gorgeous, beautiful French wire, and this is in the silver plated, 0.9mm. You get 12 inches, and each one of those is 12 inches long, and you get 20 of them. Now, the reason this is fantastic, this silver wire, is this is the beautiful finishing wire that Fleur will talk about using at the end of a, because she just did a pearl knotting DVD that's, again, fantastically popular and sold out. This is a little 1 centimetre section that you use at the end of your
So if I'd have thought about it at the time, which now looking at it, I'm quite embarrassed that I didn't use it, so I have to apologise.
It's okay.
On the ends of all of your...
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, on the ends of the magnetic bracelet there.
And it just adds a bit of...
And it just gives a bit of strength. To those knots as well. So I would have used each of those little loops.
Yep.
I would have used a little section of the French wire.
Yep. What, little half a centimetre?
Centimetre.
Yep, centimetre.
And it makes a feature of itself as well.
Oh my word!
Gosh. Okay.
Do you know what as well? Those clasps are so lovely. I actually think it would be lovely to have them as the feature at the top as opposed to underneath.
Absolutely. Well, in that case, you would use your French wire just to make it...
Because I don't want to hide that below the wrist, if I'm truthful, Mark.
That's lovely, isn't it? And you can manage that on the back of a choker necklace.
Yeah.
You know, having 7 or 9 beaded strands around the neckline.
So you're getting 3 clasps. You can have the two strand clasp, the 7 strand, the 9 strand, 405mm open jump rings. So that's all done for you as well. And 20 12-inch lengths of French wire for $17.95. That is, now how many of those did we have? Oh, 95. 95, 55 gone, so we're less than 40.
Well done.
All right. Now, we're also going to give you, because thanks to this lovely man, we've been doing some, I'm very lucky to film some fantastic seed bead DVDs with Mark, again, including this brand new double DVD being launched on Christmas Day with myself and Mark, which we're very excited about. We have... Now, you love Tilas, don't you, Mark?
I do. It's one of the first shaped seed beads I had after the basic rounds I had, and it was the herringbone that caught my imagination and got me hooked on Tila beads, and I just love them. And it's so nice. We had a basic range when we first launched them, and it's so nice now to see all these. I mean, the sorbet range we've got coming up a bit later, and these pastel pinks and violets and mauves. And purple is massive.
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's just incredible.
So this is Tila-tastic. These are Mayuki again. And again, they're just absolutely... Are you going to show us how to use these in the demo?
I am, the full.
Great.
The full. Yes.
Okay, because on the end, we've got the half Tila, which is in the medium blue iris, and the half... Oh, sorry. The half Tila silk pale rose. So if I just move those to one side, they're your 2 halves.
It's like a damask rose colour.
They are lovely, aren't they? And they go beautifully together, actually. Now, half a Tila is effectively half a full Tila. That's
right.
the idea, cut in half,
Yeah, so you still get the same 2 drill holes. There's space apart, but you can imagine it's a square cut into 2 rectangles.
Yeah, got you. Okay. So the half Tila inside, just to give you an idea, is 5x2mm. The full Tila is 5mm, so more square, and you go 5x2 then. Then you've got the matching, beautiful... You've got, what have we classed it as? Oh, no, that's classed as... Oh, hang on a second. We've got opaque dark orchid lustrous beads, silver pale lavender beads, and transparent smoky amethyst.
That's the one at the end, yeah.
That's that one there.
Isn't
They're
that amazing?
lovely.
Isn't that lovely?
Oh, I love those.
I just
Transparent smoky amethyst with an AB on there as well, Aurora Borealis. Then you've got the silk pale lavender, and you've got the dark orchid. Those are lovely as well, aren't they?
Was it last year or the year before that it was the Pantone colour of the year, the orchid? Was it last year or the year before?
Last year was rose quartz and...
so it must have been the year before.
Must have been the year before.
Yes,
Orchid.
Yes.
These are going very quickly indeed.
You surprised, really?
Yeah, bearing in mind 245, what is that? Just $3.99 each?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, $3.99.
Yeah. Can I just show you in a moment, for those of you getting these, I'm just going to pop these in front because these are coming up a little bit later on as a star buy. And I think, are we thinking we could get ahead of ourselves and start to think about Easter designs?
One of my favourite sweets ever. Is a Schubert. Schubert?
A Schubert? That's a conductor. Well, is it not a conductor? What's the word when you write music?
Composer.
Thank you.
It's like sherbet lemons.
Schubert.
It's like lovely lemon. Or lemon bonbons.
A bonbon. Bonbons. Yeah. Oh, bonbons. Oh, I haven't had bonbons for ages. Oh, strawberry bonbons. Yeah. When are we going to do those Tilas, darling? Becky, love. When are we going to do the Tilas, the pastel?
Oh, can we do them first? Can we? Sorry. Oh, slap wrist. There's a house rule. We're not allowed to produce from the floor.
Diva, diva. It's the diva button. It's the diva button. Well, we started with 106.
Oh, well done.
72 have gone. When I say I tell you what, Mark, would you like to, can we see the names? Because we're nosy. Come on.
So we've got to collect, oh, there's not many. We've got to collect in Cheshire.
What do you mean there's not many? Do you mean there's not many left?
Basketeers. Basketeers. Oh, Yvonne's in. Say hello, hello Yvonne. Yvonne lives near me.
She does look before she says Oxfordshire.
Yeah. So we've got Ali in Essex, Susan in Essex, Deirdre in Greater London. We've got to collect in Dublin, Julie in Berkshire, and Margaret in Stirlingshire.
And the reason we haven't got many in baskets is because everybody's checked out.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And I've got certain young ladies having 2s and 3s of that kit.
Well, that's an amazing prize.
I'll tell you what, they're some of the most beautiful colours of Tila beads I've seen, Mark.
Our colours that are coming through at the moment are just stunning.
I'll just turn that round. Can you just bring the herringbone bracelet over for me, sweetie? Because these tones make the design of the bracelet even more delicate, don't they?
No, they're incredible. And what I was going to originally was have two, was combine the light with the dark colour at the end there. Yeah. But I just wanted it to be real soft.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I didn't want it to look too busy, so I've just stuck to one colour there.
Is that the seafoam? Which ones are those? Oh no, that's the Iris ones, isn't it? Yeah, from the first kit. Oh, hang on, sorry. Just update, sweetie. How many left, Becky?
Oh, God. Well done, everyone.
Right. All I will say is, if you don't check out within the next few seconds, there is a massive chance you will miss those. Now, we were going to go to a demo, but Divatastic here is requesting politely.
I just love them.
All right,
They're ice cream colours, aren't they? They're going into a glacerie? No, what's an Italian ice cream shop called?
A gelato.
That's the one. Yeah. A gelateria. Gelateria, is it something like that? Sorry.
You've got bigger elbows than you've ever had tonight.
I just love these. Even that white is beautiful.
I'm just going to put my hand behind so you can see those colours. We have got full Tilas in pale green, pale yellow, all in this silk tone that mine. So it's a silk pale green, a silk pale yellow, a silk satin in the crystal ones at the end, and the silk satin pink. They are dreamy. Oh, I do apologise, I didn't spot.
Oh, look at those. God, that white is crystal clear.
I'm so sorry, you are quite right. It is a half, isn't it, in the yellow?
They're amazing.
Yeah, sorry. So there you go. They're full tip. They're full colours. In the pale green, the satin and the pale pink. And then in the beautiful pale silk yellow, they're halves. All right, my lovelies.
Gosh.
Can you incorporate halves and full in the same design?
You can. I've actually done that in this bracelet here. Can you see I've got the halves either side of the full? Can you see?
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Can you see?
So can you see there? You've got the full in the centre and then the halves either side. That's a lovely... Is that the up, down and down dial?
This is a zigzag bracelet.
Oh.
And you can, if you wanted to, is use two halves if you wanted to fill a bigger space to make up the size of a full, if that makes sense.
You always make sense.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh. Are any of these new? I think they are, you know. That green is just amazing.
I'll be truthful, I've not seen those colours before myself.
That white, I love
the
that
white. Well, we say white. It's a satin crystal.
Satin
silk
crystal.
Tila's in satin. Dee 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 dee. Did you like that song?
Was Eric Clapton?
Nights in White Satin, that wasn't Eric Clapton.
No, wasn't that?
Was it? Was it? Nights in White Satin?
Don't know.
$16.95. Now, how many of those did we have? Because the other ones have nearly gone.
Wow.
How many got left? Sorry, Becky?
Whoa.
Oh, less than 20 already. Oh, gosh. Less than 20 on those, my lovelies. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Right then, now, Mark.
Wow.
Come on, no more requests from you for the minute.
Sorry,
if you could get your speckies on.
That was really rude of me.
It wasn't. He's allowed to ask, isn't he? Why do you think that's rude, you? That's not rude.
Well, producing from the floor, it's a deadly sin, isn't it?
It's well.
Yeah. Now, I have to apologise. I keep apologising today.
Why are you
I
apologising?
didn't bring my spongy mat with me. Is this too green as a background? You sure? Because I don't want the beads slipping everywhere.
Oh.
No, that's really bad.
That is, yeah. We're not going to.
Right.
Can you not put it straight onto the...
We can do, but I didn't want them to go all over the floor.
Well, we've got a sticky bead mat somewhere, haven't we?
This is all right. I'll just...
We won't be able to see that, I don't think, will we?
No,
You
that's
what,
all right.
darling? Oh, hang on, Lisa. It's not like you to forget your mat.
I know.
How come?
Well, I'm just, you know,
Excited.
I'm all over the place at the moment.
Come here, let me help you, lovely boy.
And an amazing support act as well, which I'm looking forward
Now,
to.
Mark, come on.
Didn't somebody go and see Little Mix recently?
Wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Is that more trendy than Steps? Yeah.
Who did I go and see? Oh, I went to see ABC from the 80s.
Oh, Brian. No.
Martin Fry.
Martin
Yeah.
Fry. Yes. That's fine. I'll make a start and I'll transfer it across onto
Why don't you
here.
start and I'll transfer?
Okay.
Would that help? We haven't found the scoopy tweezers, no?
No, I can go.
Oh. Gosh, this green. They're really festive colours, aren't they?
I tell you what, you're going to have to bring your board next time.
I know.
Disrupting.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you the beginning section on this frilly necklace. And what I've done is I've stopped at 2 frills, but this design enables you to add 3, add 4, add 5, add 6, as many frills as you want to. It's all the same technique. Can you see here, we've got this little right angle weave. Let me go a bit further across here. We've got this little right-angled weave picot, it's called. I'm going to show you how to do this, and then this will show you how to make the different loops. It's really difficult going backwards in reverse, isn't it? If that makes sense.
I don't know, I'm too busy trying to pick up all your seed beads, love.
Okay.
I'm on the last job.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I've taken a piece of thread. I've used a piece of white thread, and I'm just going to pick up a stopper bead, because we don't want all our beads falling off en route, do we?
No.
Okay, and I leave about a tail of about 6 to 8 inches on the bottom. I tend to thread the needle through twice as well, because some of the 11Os have got quite a large hole through the centre, and the stopper bead will slip off. So the next thing we're going to do is I always start with a piece like this with a Tila bead, because that acts as a double stopper in effect, and it helps you with the start of the design.
Are we staying on this board now, just so I can understand?
Yes, I can.
So shall I put them back?
Yeah, okay. So we're going to pick up a Tila.
Yep.
Okay, and with Tilas, we've mentioned before on the show, they have a completely flat side and a slightly domed
curved,
side.
yeah.
So what I do before any Tila design is I make sure that they're all facing the same direction. And I always decide, so we've got the dome side up, and I'm going to take my needle through the left-hand hole, and then I know that when I come to the completed piece of work, you've got the domes on one side, and
Yep.
you've got the flat on the other side. So I'm going to pick up one of the Tilas with the dome. Okay, and I'm going to slide that through. And then
Yep.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on an 11,
Yep.
one of the green 8/0s,
Yep.
and then I'm going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 of the dark.
You dropped one, so you've only got 3,
Thank
haven't
you.
you? Oh, oh no. Yeah.
No, that's right.
Yeah,
So you
sorry.
want
I just didn't
4.
think you noticed
No,
that
no.
one had jumped off.
No, that's really kind. Thank you. So I've used green as the accent colour,
Yeah.
and the dark as the main. You can swap if you wanted to, but you need to use 2 8/0s. And we're going to slide it down. Okay, and we're going to take the needle back through the first bead of our group of 4. So we're just going to take the needle through the first bead. Okay, so then when we pull through, you can see that we've now got our little picot. And if you pull nice and tight, can you see it slots into the green?
Yep.
Okay, if I place that on the board, you can see that it sits inside the green. So we're going to pick up a green
Yep.
and an 11/0, and then we're going to slide on our next tiller, making sure it's dome side up. So I'm just going to flip it over.
Did you go through the left one each time?
Yeah, every time. So dome up, left.
Go
hold.
left,
Yeah.
okay.
And then we're going to repeat that little move. So I'll show you another one. Okay. So I've got the little 11/0, then the green, and then 4 of our larger dark 8/0s.
What fascinates me, how the different sizes all go together.
They're amazing, aren't they?
They're magic, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not really an issue because I've got a kit on Monday,
Yeah.
and I've had, for the first time ever, I've been given 15/0 Delicas, which are stunning, are absolutely stunning, but they do go inside an 8/0 Delica.
Really?
So what I've done is I've made a necklace of 15/0s with the 8/0s on when they slide, like an abacus necklace.
wow.
So that it's
We'll
not,
show
it's
you
not
on
an
Monday.
issue. Monday morning.
Oh, great.
With L.
Okay,
Yes.
lovely.
So I've got my little combination of beads here. So I'm going to slide those down. Okay, and then I'm just going to go back through the first bead of that group of 4.
Yep.
Going to pull the needle, and as you see, when it slides down, and you just want to locate it so it sits nice and tight up against that green bead, which is done there. Now this will happen. Can you see we've got one section going up and one going down? That will happen. Whatever you do, that will happen.
Don't panic.
So all you do is when you get to the end, you just rotate it back into its proper
Okay,
section.
just flip it back over.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll quickly show you. So you imagine that we've gone right to the very end. Okay, so we've got our green and our pink.
Yep.
So we've got our 2 green colours, and then we're going to pop on the tiller, which will finish off the row.
Dome side up, left hole.
That's right. Okay, so you imagine that I've gone all the way along to make a necklace length. What we're going to do is we're going to take our needle and we're going to do a thread bridge. So basically I'm going to come out of the hole on the left,
Step up.
and I'm going to go through the opposite hole, but I'm not going to add any beads. It's just a step.
And like we say, it's about repositioning, getting your thread to where you want it to be.
That's right.
For the next step.
Absolutely. So then what we're going to do then...
Aren't I learning, Mark?
So what we're going to do then is we're now going to pop in. We're going to, do you remember at the beginning here, we've got a green large and the 11/0.
Yeah.
So we're going to replicate that now to fill in the gaps all along this second row. So we're going to pick up an 11 and the green. Now we've already got the bead there waiting, so we don't need to pop on another bead.
Okay.
So we're going to pop that in, and you can see that slots in nice and neatly. It's raring to go. So this is probably the nicer of the rows because the beads are there. They do all the work for you.
They kind of tell you where you want to go, don't they?
That's right. So then we're just going to replicate that into the next tiller. So just take that through, pull it through. So we're just going to continue all the way along. As I said, this is a nice bit.
Oh, thank you.
That's
Somebody's
it,
messaged in and said, nights in white satin. Was Susan saying by the
thank
Moody
you.
Blues.
Thank
And Maureen. Thank you, Susan and Maureen, because it goes round and round in your head, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Nights in white satin. I was screaming at the man trying to do Pop Master on Radio 2 this morning.
Oh, really?
Oh, bless him. He didn't know anything. He finished on 5 points. I was going, Chris Rea! on the phone and all the different answers. Go, come on. Oh, I love Pop Master. Or do we want to joke just quickly in between?
Okay, yeah.
Katrina said, what do you call Frosty the Snowman in May? A puddle? I like that. So, I'll tell you what you're proving at the minute. You either need the bead and go trays or you need the sticky bead mats.
There's more on the floor then, yes. So this is my next section. Okay,
oh, that's pretty.
So already that would make a really nice bracelet.
Or earring.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do next is we're going to repeat this row, adding the next section of Tilas and the next section of little picots.
Could I ask you a favour? Would you hold that up to camera too, so we can see the really distinctive difference between the colour? Just there you go. Thank you, sweetheart.
Pleasure. So you can see the 11 O's going into the green 8 O's, and then you've got the little picot in the centre of the 4 dark colours. Okay, so if actually, what I'll do, I'll show you how we attach the next row of Tilas.
Yeah.
Then I'll get to the other end and I'll show you how we start attaching the loops, if you've got something to show the viewers.
I'll do the bead and go tray, I think.
Okay. So we're going to take our next Tila bead. So you can see that the thread is coming out of the second hole of the first row towards me. So we're going to pick up our next little Tila bead, make sure it's the right way up. So there we go. So in the left hole. And what we're going to do, we don't pick up any other beads now, just our Tila. And when you're adding a row of Tila beads, you always enter the hole opposite the hole that the thread is coming out of. Okay, so it's coming out to the hole nearest to me. So we're just going to take the needle through, give it a little bit of a wiggle, okay, and then it will pop through. Okay, so just give it a little wiggle. And then what we're going to do is, can you see we've got a little triangle of space here with the thread? We're going to take our needle back up through, and then this will pull it nice and tight. So you can see, if I show Ben, you can see that the 2 Tilas there are sat next to each other, ready for the next row. Okay, so that's how you add, and you're going to do that move every single time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop on an 11O, a dark green, do my little picot all the way down to the other end, and I'll finish there, and then I'll come back and show you how we add the loops.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall I do this then?
Yeah, okay.
Have you got this?
I have.
I might
Do you get the funnel? Do you get the funnels? Yeah, you get the funnels. Well, I just bought it for the funnels. I think they're ace. Sad little world.
Do you do this at home, Mark?
No.
Oh, go on.
Does look good, though. Does look
Not
good.
even once.
Can you do something with your eyebrows so they stay in place without you holding them? That would be really funny. You look like Kermit the Frog.
Oh.
Like, that's really nice. See if you can do it. See if you can do it. Oh yeah, look. Screen grab. You have to go screen grab of that. That's ace. Gosh, if you stare at you, it looks as though the holes are going in convex, not concave. It looks really odd. Thank you. Just humour me.
Have you quite finished? Am I done now?
Yeah.
Oh, look at...
That was ace.
You're going to... Don't try that at home.
No.
Anyway, so... Final 35... Now, why did you get these, Mark?
Because you can have... So if, for example, you were doing a project where you were using 5 or 6 different beads, you'd measure out your pots into this little tray at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. This comes off, this little handle.
Just twists, doesn't it? There you go, yeah.
So you can then lift that off.
Brilliant.
And you've got all your project tray, everything you need. If you wanted to take it to a craft fair, you'd have all your little compartments. They've got your little lids here. And then when you get home or when you finish your project, you add the funnels, you take the lid off, you add the funnel, and you pour the seed beads back into the
Well, can I just say, you could either do a massive project and sort of honeycomb them all together because they all slot in, or you could have a separate one per project. And like Mark says, you've probably seen us on the show, yeah? I wish we'd had this one. We need to keep one of these in the studio when we film a DVD, because the other night when Mark was doing a DVD, I'm not being rude, I won't tell you what he was going to do.
You may as well.
No, I don't want to show you up. No.
You won't show me out.
He was going to throw the seed beads he'd put out because he was stressed about getting to the next project.
Well, no, I wasn't. I was going to swipe them off onto the floor. Let's really be honest.
That's even worse.
Let's really be honest.
He was going to swipe them onto the studio floor, and I said, Mark, you can't throw seed beads away. And he went, we haven't got time. I said, no, I will tidy up. I will tidy up and give you the seed beads. Well, thank you. But if we'd have had these, what you do, you see, is firstly, you keep the lids on if you want to when you're using projects and stack them at night, because then, like if the cat comes along and has a little play with the paw as they do, they're protected. But also, can you see, look, there's a lid. And the little flick section on the end, you just take that off, put that on the top, and then that's a funnel, look. So all you do is pour that straight into it's perfect funnel to go into the seed bead tube, straight in, and tidy up. And you can tidy up in seconds. Because I tell you what, we've all probably tried it where you put it in your palm, your hands, and they go everywhere, and they're lost then.
Yes, yeah.
Now, it says on the website these are sold out. They're not. I don't know what the website's saying, so you can still get them. How many got left? There's 35 available. If you have any problems, give the call centre a ring on 0800 644 655. They are available. They stack brilliantly. Mark's throwing his seed beads at me again. So they just stack like that. You've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's, is that right? So 10, 20, 30, 40, that's 60 lots there, isn't it? Gosh. And then you just twist that into position, put that down into there. There you go, and just twist it into position. And then it actually connects so that you can pick the whole lot up. Yeah? So that connects. Get you 2 funnels that, if you are a seed beader, or not just a seed beader, I'm thinking crimps, crimp tubes, spacers, your true twos.
And you can keep your sterling silver in here as well because the oxygen can't get into the lids once they're closed.
Put your anti-tarnish square in. Clever way to... Can you imagine having one of those for your rose gold, sterling silver, yellow gold plated?
I do like that.
Put your anti-tarnishing in, add that as your findings tower.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just have to be for beads, does it? Bead and go. Oh, actually, what it should be, do you know what it should say? Bead and stay. Not bead and go, because the beads stay.
But you go. I think that's what they're...
But what if you don't go? What if you stay as well? You could bead and stay, bead and go. Call it what you like.
Yeah, yeah.
Call it what you like. But clever, isn't it? How many of these have you got?
Only one.
Well, you don't need more than one, I wouldn't have thought. You've got 60.
No.
I know we've got lots of messages saying it's sold out. There are 35 left, so if you give the call centre a call, it isn't sold out. I know it says that on the website. I'm so sorry. But there you go, look, people are checking out, so if you do want them, do please give the call centre a call. They're so friendly, they're so helpful. It's a UK-based call centre. They're absolutely lovely, all credited jewellery professionals. They will look after you. There are 29 left. All right. There you go. Oh. Sorry if that's restricted some of you that can't for some reason call the call centre, so I do apologise about that. But if you want them, pick up the phone if you can. All right, thank you. You ready, darling?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just coming up to my final. So I've done my next row of little picos. If I had a dog, I'd call it Pico.
Would you?
Yeah, it's quite a nice... Well, I wouldn't actually.
Claire McDonald's little dog's called Gizmo.
Yeah, if I had a dog, I'd call it Byron. I've got this thing about Byron. I think it's a brilliant.
That's a good texting. If you've got a pet, or had a pet, or have a pet, or thinking of buying a pet, what jewellery-related name would you give it? Claire McDonald's got Gizmo. You were thinking Pico.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's have a think. What could you call your dog?
Crackle quartz.
Crackle quartz. Really, Ben?
Crackle quartz for cat.
For a cat. Crackle quartz. Okay. Crackle quartz.
So what I'm going to do to finish, okay, so I've done, so that would be what your piece would look like before you started adding your little sections. So we've got this little bit of a gap here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill it with what we had here. So a green and a dark green, which will fill that little space there first of all.
Oops.
Okay, so we're just going to fill in that little space there. Okay, so you will continue all the way along until you had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then at this point, imagine that I've gone right to the very end with filling in the 1, 2, 3s. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, so let's choose, let's just make up a selection. So let's go for 1, 2, 3, and we'll go for 1, 2, let's go for a red one, and then we're going to repeat 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to take our needle, and can you see this lower bead on the picot is facing the right direction to take your little loop of beads. Okay. So that's your first little section. And what I tend to do is when I've got a little loop like this, is I lay it down flat and I just give the beads a little push so they sit nice and neatly in their loop.
Yeah.
So you go to one end, filling in these loops, and then this little last bead on our second picot you just keep going through the same hole, but making your loop sections bigger or smaller all the way around. So if I show you what I've done on the necklace, so you can see right from this very end, we've got our 2 little picot sections, and then we've got the lower beads on those picots are taking all of the loops.
Could you just turn that
around
into the camera? Oh, okay.
Okay, so what I've done here is I did a larger loop first of all, which is the one that we have underneath, and then I did a smaller one so it sat on top. And what I did envisage happening is every other one would go up and down like a snake.
Oh,
but
right.
they actually sit nice and flat on this particular bust I've gone through.
They're beautiful, the way they sort of scallop design round, aren't they?
And then to finish, all I've done is I've got my 2 little picots on here. So when I came to do my first Tila bead, I added the thread to the loop. So you're making your necklace with this attached as you're making it, okay? So that's quite nice to have it because it feels completed even though you haven't finished the necklace. Yeah. And then when you get to the end of the second row on the other side, then you attach using the thread before you do your thread bridge. Yeah. You would then pop it through into your little clasp there. But it just finishes it off so beautifully.
Really lovely. Could you add a bit of French wire at the end again?
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
Okay.
It's always best to have that in your stash to use for that.
I really do. Once you start to get in the habit of using French wire, I think you can't help yourself after that. You can't go back, can you?
No.
Could I just mention, of these Tilas, my lovelies with the 2 tubes of the half tubes and the other 3, how many left of the kit, sorry? 15.
Wow.
30, so double the amount of you got it in your baskets that we've got availability. So, beautiful colours, 2 half Tilas. I'll just give you those colours again. In the half Tilas, we've got the medium blue iris, utterly gorgeous. And then this, I'm so sorry turning around, I'm trying to look at you and read them, I do apologise, just to confirm the colours. So in this one here, the half Tila in the medium blue iris, half Tila in the silk pale rose there. And then in these 3 colours here, we've got the opaque dark orchid, luster beads, the silk pale lavender beads, all 5mm, and the transparent smoky amethyst AB beads in 5mm. So 3 full Tilas, however you pronounce them, 2 in the half Tila. 9 left now. There are 9 left and 37 in baskets. All right. I do think that the bead and go trays may have gone now. So well done.
Wow.
Well done. Sorry, Becky? Yeah, okay, so we're just making sure that everything's okay with that. Do we still have the bead and go single tray? So if you missed out on the full stacker tray, we do have a bead and go in the single tray, so we'll do that for you shortly as well. Right then, Mark, we're going to give you star pie. We're on.
I'm just tidying. I didn't want to get told off.
I wouldn't tell you off.
No.
Well, as long as you don't throw them away. I can't cope with you throwing things away.
I didn't throw them, I dropped them.
I will see you if you put them anywhere. I will. Super Duos for Mark. Oh, Mark, your name's in lights in the graphics, look. They're lovely. Now these are, I'm thinking, they're like a very, very earthy tones, aren't they? In those,
they're amazing.
They're lovely.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my, what a lovely mix! We've got the crystal red luster super duos, the halo Persian pink super duos, the matte crystal capri gold beads, which are gorgeous, and the pastel dark brown bronze super duos as well. Now the super duos, you love these, don't you, Mark?
I do workshops just on super duos.
You do, don't you?
I do a single and a double day.
I know you do.
Yes.
Very popular workshop.
And there are lots of super duo designs on our Christmas DVD.
Do you mean the double disc that we're launching on December the 25th, my dear? December the 25th, the dearest day in all the year, December the 25th.
Can we talk about the kits? Are we allowed to talk about the kits as well, or not?
Well, excuse me, should we get the pricing on these first? And then we might let you give a few secrets away, because I know you can't help yourself.
This spinning tray there.
Yes, darling.
I just think Phantom of the Opera.
The Phantom of the Opera.
They look like masquerade masks.
They do, or a barn owl.
Beautiful.
We talked,
Barn
or a
owl,
pig
yeah.
snout.
No, barn owls.
I like a pig snout.
Barn owls.
But yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Now it's this one here, isn't it?
No,
we were just thinking.
I've not
the
seen this one before.
Phantom of the Opera. Ooh. Very phantom-esque, isn't it?
I love that colour.
They are gorge.
That's amazing. I've not seen this colour.
I don't think I've
So this
seen
is
that. I think that's the matte crystal Capri gold.
Yeah, I love that.
Look at all the colours in there, that iridescence. I mean, that's like a mookaite mixed into a super duo.
So here's one for you.
Yeah,
Was that the price?
yeah.
That came on.
You do know that super duos are supposed to be more expensive, don't you? Yeah. It's Christmas. That's a fair point. 'Tis the season of goodwill and to give.
It's a season to be Jolie.
Stop it.
But this one, would you? No, what I was going to ask was, would you use them all together?
Would
Or
I
would you
use them?
use
No,
them-
I'd mix them all together.
You would use them
Oh,
together.
absolutely.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Absolutely. Now, Lulu's been on your workshops, hasn't she?
Oh.
Just a few. I wanted to call our female tortoise Keshi, but my sister wanted Maggie, and Maggie won. Keshi's lovely for a tortoise. I like that. Snuffy says not jewellery related, but when my kids were young, they named any pets we had. Consequently, we had Fish the fish, Hammy the hamster, and Buddy Rabbit.
We had a hammy hamster.
Did you have a hammy hamster? Everybody's got a hammy hamster,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah,
And Nina said, ha ha, you look cute, Zena. Oh, Neela, you're so lovely. Thank you. Nikki, our low bracelet friend, she says, why was Santa's elf depressed? He had low elf esteem. Well, I've got one. Can I do one? Can I do one? Can I do one? Can I do one? What's, as we're doing pets, what's a dog's favourite carol?
Oh, hang on.
What's a dog's favourite carol?
No.
Bark the herald angels sing, do 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 do. Bark. Oh, come on.
That's all right. Is this one of yours? Did you make? No,
no,
it's
just,
someone else's,
you know.
so that's all right.
What do you get if you cross Santa with a duck?
Horus?
No, I don't know.
A Christmas quacker.
They're getting worse.
Oh no, sorry.
So how many have you got of these to begin with?
That was nicely moved on from.
I'm desperate for these. I think they're amazing.
We started with, as a Brummie would say, 99. I'd like a 99. Nick Grote still go to the... I tell you what, I went to Dorset in the week, and there is an Italian gelato, as in an ice cream parlour, in Sherborne. We were walking back up the high street with our tubs and our cones, me and my stepdad. And I said, do you think it looks a bit weird that we're having ice cream walking up the high street in the freezing cold? And he was like, no, ice cream is ice cream any time of year. Oh, it was lovely. Or you've got to have Italian gelato. It's amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Best.
Do you know a little secret about me?
Go on.
I've never in my life, hands up, I've never in my life eaten on the street.
You haven't lived, have you?
No.
I mean,
not
when,
once.
can I just tell you, when we went to Bath, we went to Brown's restaurant, which I love,
yeah,
because
it's
you've got one in
very
Oxford,
nice.
love
Yeah,
it there.
we have,
One of my
yeah.
favourite restaurants there. And anyway, with the puddings were like $6.95 each, which I think is a bit steep for a pudding myself. So my stepdad said, well, do you want, and he was paying, so I didn't want to, he's a pensioner. He said, do you want pudding? I said, no, I tell you what, the market's outside, let's go outside and let's have a crepe.
Oh.
And we did. And we had he had banana and chocolate sauce in his, and I had fresh whipped cream and strawberries, and we stood on the street and we had crepes.
Oh.
2 for £6, so we got both desserts cheaper.
That's good. That's good.
You found creme brulee crepes? Oh, creme brulee crepes.
I love this. How much do you love me? How much do you love me?
It's immeasurable.
Could you buy me this bundle for Christmas? I'm desperate to get hold of this tube. I just think that's the most beautiful...
It's a bit cheeky to do that, but okay. What is Christmas... Oh, sorry, what? Hello, Jude. Jude is in the Isle of Wight. Why is Christmas such a magical time? It makes your money disappear. It does on Jewellery Maker, doesn't it? Might you get a lot on Jewellery Maker, don't you? Good one.
Wow. Because they are full mark. actually.
All right then. Can you write down LLGC54 and just put Mark's Christmas present for me? Because do you generally want those for Christmas? What's Andrew going to say when you open that for you both?
I love that tube. It's just amazing.
All right.
Well done.
Could I just mention they're about to go? About to go, aren't they? Yeah. So Carolyn, Susan, Betty, Julie, Pauline, Collector, Carol, Collector, Shirley, Katrina. If you want those, do check out quick. Now we don't normally do this.
On its own.
There's only 37 left, and we can't put that in a kit because there's not enough. We've been given management permission to do it on its own.
Oh.
Super Duo Pastel.
That was beautiful.
Aqua Seed Beads. Full 24-gram tube. Right? 33 chances. You can check out now. You don't have to wait for the price. Everybody pays the final low price. Code is EPBD26.
Oh, it's
You're
beautiful. Oh. Wow.
So you can get that one tube of Super Duo. Now, when we did our... what you thinking?
Yes, disc 1.
That's what I was just going to say that.
Art Deco Lotus bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did with this colour, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disc 1 of which DVD is this, Mark?
2.
2. Of which... Oh, so Christmas Day DVD. Do you want to tell everybody quickly about the kits? Got to be quick, though.
Okay. Do you remember we had Swarovski DVD launch and we had a kit for every single project? We're doing that again for Christmas Day, so we're having 12 kits.
Not the 12 days of Christmas, 12 kits.
And they're going to be little cute little kitty bundles.
They are.
Very reasonably priced, so you'll be able to make everything on the DVD with these follow-on kits. Another single one.
It's because there's only 33 left and there's not enough to put into a kit. So we said, well, I'll tell you what. We got Mark. Let's get them gone.
All the single seed beads.
All the single seed beads. All the single seed beads.
Wow. That looks like obsidian, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? I'm just going to say to you, don't they look like golden obsidian? Can you imagine adding those as spaces with genuine gemstone golden obsidian? Picasso matte, smoky black seed beads, but oh my word, with that Picasso, they do look like golden obsidian. 20-gram tube, size 6 seed beads.
Wow. These are amazing. They look like wood, don't they? They look like wood.
They do. They do, we do.
Look at this. This is something we're looking into for the new year. Wooden seed beads. Tubes of like this.
That'd be nice.
For gents pieces. And,
I like that.
And, yeah.
Okay, £3.95. They are about to sell out. I also have...
Oh my word.
The emerald colour seed beads.
Now with those super duos.
Final 40. Sorry, darling?
With the super duos we've just had.
All those with the sea foam from earlier.
Yeah.
Now, there's 7 more than the previous 2 tubes because they've got 40. Size 11, yeah? So, again, if you got the DVD by Joe Barclay Logie yesterday on the Christmas French Polish Christmas Poinsettia DVD, all using size 11, and that there would do the variated leaves of the Poinsettia DVD. She's used all size 11. And again, brilliant price tag of £3.95. Wow. But there were only 40. I mean, there are so many of you there. In fact, I'm over-allocated already. So if you want them, bearing in mind I've got people buying 2 each, but that's a race to the finish. Race to the finish.
Wow.
We've got those delicas as well. Have we got time? Quick, let's get them on. Quick. Okay, do you mind? Sorry, girls. I'm just throwing the girls in the gallery saying, do you mind? I'm too excited because I've never done a single tube of Delicas.
No, I've not
Never.
No.
We're doing it today. 7.2-gram tube, Delica, size 11. In the matte metallic gold.
Wow.
Yeah, now bearing in mind these are the high-end Miyuki Delicas, darlings. Yeah? Fantastic. And I'm just going to check something. Can I just check something here? Hang on a second. Let me just check this here because I want to quote. Right. I've got here on my notes from Delica, from Miyuki rather, that this tube here, which is, if you get a Miyuki Delica in size 11, in a 7.2 gram tube, which agreed we were all seeing in the graphics that is right. Do you know how many roughly seed beads are in there? How many do you think?
I think 1,300. So
Only because you just read my notes, you monkey.
1,000.
Nobody likes a cheat.
That's amazing.
Let me turn that round. 1,000. And I'll tell you what Mark Smith will do one day, because I know him too well. He'll count them himself.
Wow, that's good.
Won't you? Won't you, Mark? When you've got a bit of time on your hands, you would count them, wouldn't you?
I've asked for micro scales for Christmas.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, purely for this.
Oh, do you know what? I want me to buy you those as well.
So when I'm making a design, I can say you need 5 grams of, rather
Who's getting
than...
you that?
Andrew.
Andrew?
They're not very expensive.
Well, can I get you them instead then?
I love that colour as well.
They're lovely, aren't
For
they?
your memory wire. We haven't had the memory wire yet, have we?
Oh, we're doing that in the next hour. Oh, when we're doing the challenge.
Wow.
Right then, okay. They're all about to sell out, so congratulations. And they go beautiful with that super duo kit. We've just had those. We have got the. For those of you that missed out, I know there's a bit of a trauma, a little bit of a what do you call it? Issue, that's the word. Can't think of the word. Going on with the stack of bead and go tray, but we have got the single bead and go tray coming up, haven't we? Yes. So don't worry, we'll do that. We'll go to a break. Join us after the break. We're going to do memory wire and we're going to do a challenge.
It's that time of year again. Yes, get those Christmas decorations out. But why not make your tree look a little more special this year and create your own decorative baubles? Gemma Crow's DVD will guide you through how to turn your boring baubles into decadent decorations. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and quote the code SXTY85. Get festive with Jewellery Maker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage.
Now it's time for a start by.
Oh, I didn't know how to finish that then. I had a little mental block.
Would you like me to do it again?
No.
Oh.
I'll think of something.
Okay. Now then, do you want to do it again? Do you want to do it with
No,
me?
no, because I don't know how to finish it. I can't think of a little... No. I'll think.
Right, I'll tell you how we can finish it, by telling you, firstly, we've got a strand of rare Larimar, and we're going to show you how to use it. Secondly, I've just checked the price. Sen's checked the price with my producer, and she went, we're going to do it. This is amazing. I haven't even told Mark because I think he'd have a little...
Is it under...
Might be. We have the wonderful, the beautiful, rare blue variety of pectolite, which is only found in the Dominican Republic. So do those of you know what the rare blue variety of pectolite is better known as?
Oh. Pectolite. I didn't know that.
The blue rare variety of pectolite, what's it called?
Larimar.
Absolutely. Why is it called Larimar, do we know?
Because the gentleman who discovered it named it after his daughter, who was called Larissa.
Yes.
And Mare, or Larimar, which is French for sea.
Spanish for sea.
Is it?
Yes, Spanish.
Oh, Mare is sea in French. Mar
Spanish.
is...
Spanish. Nearly there, though.
Nearly there.
What's
yeah.
the dad's name?
Pedro
Miguel Mendez.
Miguel.
Miguel Mendez. You would. I tell you what, though.
Nearly there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's a lovely story.
It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Because I was named after Marcasite, you see. Not really.
Oh, you could have kept that going.
I could have
then.
done, yeah, I could have.
It's this subtle, soft shade of blue, formed with natural streaks and patterns of turquoise and white crystals. And the depth of the colour that you see in the Larimar is influenced by the presence of copper during the crystal growth, making every single stone, including these nuggets, of Larimar completely and utterly unique in colour and in its natural markings.
Wow.
They're gorgeous. I tell you what, absolutely gorgeous.
This is probably the finest Larimar I've seen, because we've had Larimar in the past. We've only had 3 or 4 this year. I mean, it's been really scarce this year.
It is scarce
but
this
the
year.
matrix has been so heavy that it detracts away from the turquoisey colour. But this is so clean, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's so clean. And it's the presence of cobalt that gives it the blue. So that's the chemical impurity. Like peridot needs iron, that needs your it's your presence of cobalt, and it is this cobalt blue. It is utterly, utterly gorgeous. Now, I'm going to give you a quick idea of pricing before we get the pricing in, if I may. Now, what I did was, okay, no, we are, hang on, stop, shut the stable door. Right, hang on a second. You know, Mark just showed those to me and said, are we going under that? And I went, yeah.
But you just showed that, well, with the other hand. Isn't it weird having it backwards? You just showed that accidentally, but I think, again, it's telekinesis.
Before I chat about the prices, if you can do that price point, producer Becky Love, do pop it on screen for everybody now, please.
Oh.
What the devil's going on? For natural, rare, one location, Larimar. I'm going to give you these prices. Larimar studs. All of these are in silver, not on the high street, £45. Larimar cuff bracelet, Monica Veneda, £375. A Larimar ring in sterling silver on Monica Veneda, £275. A Larimar pendant on one of the Etsy shops, £42.50.
Wow.
The strand doesn't have a measurement, does it currently, or it does? 38 centimetres, so it's a full-length strand as well. Would you like to comment, Mr. Smith?
That's just beautiful. As I've already said, this is the not the cleanest. That doesn't sound very nice.
Freshest, brightest.
It's not the Matrix.
Leanne, I'm with you, darling. She said, "What on?" And she put it in capitals. That always that means when that's a normal. That's quite a. What on earth is going time. It's Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. David Davignon. She says, Larimar is my new favourite. It's beautiful. That's my favourite, she says. It's my favourite. Gorgeous, isn't it? I don't know what's going on. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
That hue of Sleeping Beauty about it, doesn't it?
It does indeed. But it's the local speciality in the Caribbean. You go to the Dominican Republic, and do you know, in the Dominican Republic, there are museums devoted to Larimar.
Wow.
Oh, I'll tell you what, poor Becky, my producer's got a cough, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to turn it down. She kept giving me an ear syringe. Oh. Bless her. She's got a terrible cough, and she's still here. She's brilliant. She's brilliant. Do you know what the locals in the Dominican Republic call Larimar?
Something like Heart of the Ocean or something like that, isn't it?
The Atlantis stone.
Oh. That's a good name.
The Atlantis stone. The idea being that it was once claimed by a wise prophet that the Dominican Republic was part of the lost continent of Atlantis. Oh. Do you know, when I was a kid, do you remember the man from Atlantis?
Yeah, he was
in his yellow trunks.
Turned up in Dallas, didn't he?
And he swam Bobby Ewing.
Yeah.
Didn't you, as a kid, try and swim like that in the swimming baths, like the man from Atlantis, in his yellow trunks, and he went like that?
Yes, gosh.
You haven't lived, you kids. Man from Atlantis. Brilliant. Did he have webbed feet? He had
did.
webbed feet, didn't he?
Yeah, and fingers, yeah.
Do you remember that, the man? Oh, he was lovely, wasn't he, Bobby Ewing then?
Patrick Duffy.
Patrick Duffy. Oh, lovely. Right then. I've turned her so far down, I can't hear her now. Oh, actually, no, I've unplugged her. That's the problem. Sorry, Becky, excuse me. I'm just showing you how all the... I've not just unplugged her, I've turned her off. I've completely unplugged her. Sorry, my lovely girl. Now, how many do we have left, sweetie?
Gosh.
We actually started with a good amount of these, didn't we? We actually started... Well, I say a good amount. When I say a good amount, I mean, when I say a good amount, we had 150, which... For the late shows, pretty good going volume-wise, you know. But they will. Oh, my lovely friend Lady Anthea's in as well. Hello, and is your sister in? Oh, hang on. There's two sisters buying here, Claire and Lady Anthea. Hello. They were at the garden party as well in July. At the garden party, they were. In fact, you know, when you look at our Jewellery Maker website, scroll down to workshops.
There's
a picture of Claire McDonald. There's a picture of two ladies on there. That's Claire and Lady Anthea.
Ooh.
Just thought, I hope they don't mind me telling. So, Collector Lynn, Susie, Nia, Oksana, hello ladies, Lady Anthea, Samina, Julia, Rosalind, all the regular gang are in. You know how it works, don't you? The last 3 people have just, well, Jones had 3, Hillary's on the phone, Jones on the phone, Margaret's on the phone, a lot of people on the telephones. Because the thing is, when we read those names out of the basketeers, we don't include the people on the telephone, do we?
See, in my opinion, this is a collector strand.
Had loads of messages about what? Oh, everybody's going mad for the memory wire.
We haven't had it for so long. I can't remember the last time we had it on.
Give him a symbol. Come on, it was a joke. Do it again.
Okay, so what's coming up next?
Memory wire.
I can't remember the last time we had that on the show.
You like that, don't you? Yeah. Any road up. Now, this will sell out. I'll tell you what, you can pick which pack we're going to do.
Gold.
Rose gold. Rose, he's quite right.
Yes.
Now, am I right? Does it come in the bag?
You do. You get a very nice little organza bag. Certainly do.
And on the bag, it says handmade gemstone jewellery as well, so you can reuse that as gifts, can't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's not branded, so you can as it from you. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Lovely colour. So we've got these. Bearing in mind, can I just say, just to prove a point, when Mark made this bracelet for me earlier, he gave it to me in one of our lovely organza bags.
Well, this isn't one of ours. Well, I've used up all of ours. When was the last time we had organza bags? We need to get some in, desperately. But this was 20 pence. I shouldn't have told you that, really.
So,
look at this.
It comes protected in another bag, okay? So you just, hang on a second, where's my opening? Where's my opening?
These have got Swarovski openings.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, you are quite right. So, in here, what you get is... Oh, you said the rose gold. I do apologise. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mark. You're opening the wrong one, darling. Sorry, my lovely man.
Well, that is the rose gold. That is the rose gold.
Oh,
It's very
did the
subtle.
right-
Yeah,
oh,
you
it's
did
very
do the right.
subtle.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I did do it
Yes,
right.
yes,
Sorry,
yeah,
the lights are so bright you can't see the colours sometimes. Do you want to open that for me?
Certainly.
There you go. Give him a job to do. Keep him occupied. Keep him out of trouble. Right then, so what you get in here is you get 3 different sizes. You get, this is the necklace size. Now you get 10 coils of the necklace. You get 14 coils of the bracelet. All right. And you get 14 coils of bracelet, ring memory wire. This is your rose gold. We've got the yellow gold coming up as well. All right, and this rose gold is so subtle, it's so delicate, it's beautiful. Now, how many, let's say you're doing a wraparound bracelet. I know you've used 7 in mine, so you do 2, but how many could, just to show you, sorry, this is a 7 coil bracelet, so Mark's used half of the coils there. How many could you get away with?
Well, I do 4 coils of the memory wire that I sell. So that's 3 minimum.
Okay.
But for something like Larimar, for example, I wouldn't do a big chunky one. I just use one coil, end of, because
one coil.
Yeah, with a few pearls. But yeah, 3 or 4 is my average, because you want to be able to wrap it round. The point it being a wraparound bracelet.
So what can you do with the memory wire? So we've already proven seed beads, Swarovski, nuggets on gemstones. What else?
Yep, everything.
Everything.
Absolutely
Pearls, gemstones, genuine.
Yep.
Okay.
The only issue we might have are the gems of distinction strands, which have the very
that smaller fine hole. Okay.
But other than that, no, absolutely.
Okay, so there you go. I mean, what would you? Okay, if you had one coil, one bracelet coil of the Larimar in the memory wire, which does go amazingly with this rose gold. What price point would you charge for that wraparound bracelet with memory wire?
Just one coil.
Yeah, one coil.
With a not emergency chain, safety chain. Because for singles. 12.50.
12.50. So all of those.
No, that's wrong, because when we launched memory wire packs, they were $4.95, I'm sure, way back in the day. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. And for this time of year, the ring memory wire is invaluable for your wine glass charms. Sets of 6, $9.95. Couple of gemstones or a charm or something. If you sell them in sets of 6 in a little, we've had gift boxes, haven't we, this week?
We have indeed. Yeah, beautiful. I've bought all the packages.
So a set of 6 of those. That'd be perfect.
That'd be great. So make your memory wire glass charms with those, or wraparound rings, and then you got your necklace, and then you got your bracelet. There's 14 coils of the bracelet, 14 of the ring, and 10 of the necklace. You get your organza bag as well, included for £2.95. Don't forget that Larimar that we've just shown you was $4.95.
That's amazing. Wow.
So you could make 2 coil wrap bracelets with that Larimar.
Probably 3, I would have thought, for single
possibly 3, I would have thought.
Possibly 3 with a single.
Yeah, it's good value for money, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now this is the bracelet Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so Saturday night 2 weeks ago, I was singing in my drama group's review, doing a couple of songs in the musicals, and I was sat at the table with my old next door neighbour Yvette and one of my loveliest, closest friends Anne. And I have a very, if not almost identical to this bracelet. And they both sat there and they went, "Where'd you get that from?" I said, "My friend Mark made it. Can you make us one? I want one." And it was literally, "I want one, I need one." Both of them arguing. Well, I want one. I said, I'm sure we can make 2. And didn't I ring you the next day and say, "Please, will you get me some more Swarovski?" And bless him, he did, good as gold. And within the week, talk about service, along with everything else Mark has to do, workshops, prepping for shows, coming on shows, late shows, morning shows, workshops, this poor man, Christmas shopping, gardening, baking. They're lovely. And I wear mine all the time. Davinia, Mark. Oh, she's got a question.
Nope.
How many coils would you use of the necklace wire, please? Good question.
The necklace, what I do is I start at one end, okay? Now, if you just had one coil, depending on the size of the neck, you could have a small gap or a large gap, depending. Yep. So what I do is, if I'm doing coils for a necklace, okay, so that's the end, okay. Yep. So you hold that there, and then you take it round, so it's opposite. So it's 1.5 coils, okay. And then I cut, and then that'll give you plenty of scope for size of neck.
Okay.
Okay, because if you did one coil, you don't want a big gap at the back that you then have to
Yeah.
add a chain and start faffing.
Okay.
So,
Don't like a faff, do
no, and you still need to do your obviously you put a clasp on because it's not strong enough for a torque. You will need a clasp at the back.
Okay.
But we've always popped clasps on the back.
A couple of things to mention. We haven't seen this memory one. We do have the gold colour coming up since July. 5
Wow.
months we've
I
had
didn't
to
think
wait.
we had.
We haven't.
No.
We haven't. So what I would suggest that we do is that if you want some memory wine, you want to recreate these fat, and this is just seed beads. So again, you might have, you know, sort of little ends of seed bead tubes that you think, what do I do with those? Well, you could make, because you don't have to do 7 coils. It's only because Mark wanted to go strike it, and this actually was featured on Mark Swarovski and seed bead DVD, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
And you let me keep one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now, everybody's asking, how do you finish the bracelet off? You're going to show us?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that.
Right, so would you like the gold? You can show the gold. You can be
Okay.
you can be the presenter if you'd like to, my darling.
Okay, so this is exactly the same as the rose gold that Zena just showed you. So we have our necklace memory wire. That's 9 coils, isn't it? 10 coils, isn't it? And then we have 14 of the bracelet.
Yep.
That's an amazing yellow gold,
It's
isn't it? Colour.
beautiful buttery gold.
And then we have 14 of the ring memory wire, which was already mentioned about turning them into wine glass charms. And these are really good as well. If you have baubles on your Christmas tree and you have your little loop, you use
that's a
these.
great
If you cut
idea.
these into single loops and use that to do your hang your
And you
your
could put
loops,
seed
yeah.
beads all over them so they're
Absolutely.
covered. Because I don't like the cotton or I don't like to see it. So actually, imagine then seed beading around those.
Yeah, no,
Wouldn't that
absolutely.
be lovely?
Or just cut single coils off and use those because this is obviously because it's smaller. This is the strongest.
Yeah.
So for hanging your decks and things up, that's
Love
fantastic.
that, you.
So you get 28 plus that's 38 coils
Yeah.
in 3 different sizes.
Now-
Are we going at the same price? Do you think?
I don't know whether we can. But, oh, yeah, we can.
Well,
We can. And they do look. And the great thing is, you haven't got to worry about size because they expand
No.
or retract. And that's the beautiful thing, because you don't have to. If you want to make a surprise gift for somebody, you don't have to say what ring size, what bracelet wrist size are you. You don't have to do any of that, do you?
can I ruin this one quickly? I did. I've only done it once. I took a ring memory wire, okay, and all I did was, mind your face in case I lose my grip, is you pull it out and you pull it out and you pull it out and you pull it out to a point where it stops probably about there or a bit further.
Is he finished?
Now I'm going to do one more pull. So just pull it, it's really strong, and you pull it out. So you have a really nice, you're finished now.
Okay.
Okay, and then what you do is you pop a loop on one end, and then you seed bead it up or you gemstone it up, and you've got a really nice little bib collar necklace.
Oh, I've never seen you do that.
Yeah, I've done it once or twice, I think. Yep. So yeah, this will make a really nice coiled necklace. A little rough.
Right, can we show everybody how to do this?
Okay.
What we do? Shall I take it off?
Okay.
Yeah. And you say these are one of your best sellers on your craft store.
They are my best
They
seller.
are your
Yeah.
best seller.
I've sold hundreds of these.
Okay, so there's your bracelet.
And we can do them in every birthstone now as well, which is ace.
Well, of course we can, yeah.
Which is ace.
Okay.
Okay, so the most important thing to realise with memory wire is you need memory wire cutters.
That's a point.
Okay,
Don't use your
because
normal
I've
cutters.
ruined so many pairs of flush cutter pliers on
Okay.
memory wire. So what I tend to do is if I'm making a 4-coiler, okay?
Yeah.
So I start at one end, I have the cut end at the top,
Yeah.
and I count 1, 2, 3, 4. And I always cut, can you see, that's the start.
We show that to camera, yeah.
So that's the start, and you cut the end in exactly the same place. So that means both cut ends are under the wrist in the same
Got you.
place. You don't
Okay.
want a cut loop at the top and one at the bottom. So you'll see that they're probably in exactly the same
I got
place.
you. Yeah.
Okay. So I've got the memory wire cutters that we had on the show
Okay.
recently.
But if you've got the orange handle shears
yes,
that we
they'll
have for
do
the
it as
copper
well.
sheets as well, there
Yeah.
is a little nick in there underneath
That's right,
for you to
yes.
put there for memory wire as well. So you
Yeah.
might have those in your stash.
Yeah, perfect. So then just go in and cut with your memory wire cutters.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's my start and there's my finish. Okay, so it's exactly the same place.
Yep.
So first thing we do is we choose one end.
Yeah.
Okay, and I tend to hold it in my right and do the moves in my right hand. So the first thing we do is you need 2 different tools. You need flat nose pliers and round nose pliers.
So you staple tools.
So you staple
Okay.
basic, which you get in your starter pack.
Yeah, you
so
do,
you'll
yeah.
be able, if you had your starter pack, you'll be able to start. So the first thing we do is we take our flat nose pliers and we go about 1 centimetre from the end and we bend in, so you see how strong it is,
Yep.
90 degrees. Okay, so you have your originally at the start of your loop. Okay, so you bend in
Yep.
90 degrees, and then with your round nose pliers, you go right to the tip and you do little movements. So 1, 2, 3. And what you want to do is you want to overlap. So if I overlapped, you can see I've just slightly overlapped. You probably can't see from them. Let me see if I can get the other side.
But if we hold it in, if you just wait
Yeah.
for it to zone in.
Yeah. There you go. So I've slightly overlapped.
Okay.
And then what you do then is with your flat nose pliers, you go back in and you squeeze on that. I've gone too far this time, but you would click on, you would step on it really hard, and you'd hear the click.
Okay.
Okay. So you've lost the overlap.
Yep.
But I might have done that. Yeah. So can you see? There's still a slight overlap. I probably overshot that too far. But so you want to hear a little click.
As it slots
As
back
it slots
like a
back
closing
in.
jump ring almost.
Yeah, because the worst thing that, well, it's not the worst thing that can happen, but one thing that annoys me quite a bit, especially with seed beads, if a seed bead falls
Can
into
get
the
into
loop.
the loop, yeah, I got it.
Oh, it's annoying, it's annoying. Okay, so then all I'm going to do then is fill with seed beads or gemstone chips
Yep.
or pearls, anything like that. And then we're going to get to the other end. So imagine that we've
Filled it.
filled it.
Yep.
And then we do exactly the same. So we flat nose pliers,
Yep.
centimetre from the end, we fold in.
Okay.
So we have our right angle,
Yep.
and then we turn back
Yep.
with our round nose pliers. And I tend to position about halfway along my plier. That's
Okay.
probably just under there.
Which you could mark with a
You can,
mark if
absolutely.
you wanted to
Yep.
keep it consistent, couldn't you?
And then again, several moves, slight overlap. So you have your slight overlap, and then we go in with our flat nose pliers and just click until you
Oh, I
hear
heard
the
it
click.
then.
You
I heard
then.
it click.
Okay.
Yep.
And then that will ensure that no little seed beads will get in under them. Okay. Now I've finished mine off as simple as that.
What you do, because
Okay.
just to prove
Yep.
the point.
Yep. You can
If
do
I
that.
may.
Okay.
Look, there you go.
Yeah. Another thing you can do is you can add a little charm to the end.
I've seen you do that quite a bit, or a little Swarovski
yeah, so
bicone.
on a head pin, pop a corresponding gemstone.
that does look
and,
nice.
Yeah, and suspend one from either end.
Yeah.
And also, if you have in your stash any of our half-drilled pearls, our half-drilled beads, okay, pop a little bit of glue inside the bead or the pearl and pop that onto the end so they actually finishes with a bead.
Oh, lovely.
So that's another nice way of
That's
using
a
up your
nice way.
half-drilled pearls.
Did you
and your
decide not to
half-drilled
do that
beads.
for me then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is nice like this. I can pop a charm on if you'd rather
No,
have a little
it's
charm.
fine.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
teasing.
Okay, so
You know
yeah.
I'm teasing, don't
yes,
you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's your memory. And as you can see there, look, the two loops are next to each other. So both those loops then will be at the base of the wrist.
Now, hang on. Now, Julie Susie Watts has got a fair question. She says, Mark, when I make memory wire bracelets, I can't seem to match the ends. Is it the weight of the nuggets putting them, because I do overlap the ends for the loops, so she's struggling to get them to line up. So she's saying she cuts them like that, and then when she fills it up, they're slightly out of alignment.
In which case, what I would do is cut 5 loops, so your 5 coils, and when you get to the point that you're there, cut it. And then what you can do is your excess loop that you've put on there, you can use to make an earring or use it to make a rosary.
Sorry, can you say that again? I didn't get that.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I want to make a 3 coiler.
Yep.
I cut 4 coils.
Yep.
I bead until I get to the 3 coiler.
Yep.
Then I cut. Then I'm assured that the 2 loops are next to each other.
Okay, that's another good way to do it.
Yeah, so you have that little bit of wastage, but you can use that. If you had a single coil left, you can make a loop earring or something like that, or a napkin ring. You can bead up single ones of these with beads and seed beads, and pop a little jump ring to close it.
Okay.
And then pop it on a napkin ring.
I thought I was going to sneeze, but I think I've stopped.
And then use it as a napkin ring.
Is that okay?
Another use as well. Hope that makes sense.
Thank you, darling. Janet says, hi, Mark and Zena. Hello, Janet. Mark, how small size... Oh, good question. Say brilliant questions. You took it off. Oh, you. She whipped it away from me then, didn't she? It's all right, look. How small size seed beads will go onto the wire, Janet from Leeds?
Well, I've got a kit for Monday's show, which I've used a bit of memory wire. It doesn't come in the kit, but I've used a bit to make some bracelets, and I've been using 50 no delicas.
No, they do not.
Yeah, and there's still room. So you can go right down to your 15
And that's the
O's.
smallest we do.
It is, yeah. So all of them 15 O's.
I would not have thought that. I thought 11,
No,
perhaps.
15 O's, and there's still space
Well,
to go.
not 11 perhaps, because they are 11.
Yeah.
Nikki says, how do you finish off the rings? Another brilliant questions.
Finish off the rings.
Yeah. So if you've got a ring coil on, you made a ring, do you ever use them for that?
No.
Oh.
But what you would do is you would make the loops,
Yeah.
but then you would fold the loops
Fold them
flat.
so that they sat flat against the
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah, which you can do.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. So that would be in this position. So if you wanted it flat against the back of the ring
Yeah.
or the ring shank, you would just simply bring it up vertically. So that would sit flush against the finger. So that's all you would do.
I'll tell you what, if you've got any other ways
Yeah.
to finish off, because that's the way Mark would do it, if you've got any other ways, as some of our other jewellery makers, would you message in? Do you mind? Because there might be other ways that you finish off as well. On 60777, start your text with JM Studio. And if you know another way, or you think, oh, actually, I don't do it like that, I do. Let's share, because that's the lovely idea of Jewellery Maker, is that we're a lovely community and a lovely family. And we want to help each other, don't we?
But that would do it. That would do the job. And then you'd have the two rings flat.
Yeah, that look nice, actually. That look
So
lovely.
I hear we're going to do some nuggets. Can we do the amethyst in the middle first?
You're being a bit demand. Diva button.
It's amazing. This is the most amazing strand of amethyst I think I've ever seen.
Do you mean the big one?
In my life.
Do you mean the big one?
Yep.
When I say the big one,
This is incredible. I'd love to know the carat weight on this one. It must be 600, something like that. Wow, that was close. That's my favourite. That one.
that one.
Yeah.
Is that because it
see
looks
the
like
light.
the geode? You can see the way it's
Yes.
grown, look.
Look at this. I would just take these off and put them in a little bowl on my coffee table.
Well, yeah, or on your craft store, so that when people come to
Yes.
buy their gemstones and their jewellery from you, you can actually see the gemstone before it's been cut and faceted, can't you?
So I would sell these for £3 each on my stall.
Would you?
Yeah, the bigger ones, yeah.
What about the ones at the other end?
I'd incorporate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from each end
Yep.
in jewellery,
Like
and then
these.
the big chunks.
Then these big chunks
would
as
sell
those on
separately.
your stall. I must just say as well, the seed beads that we've got coming up.
Oh yeah.
Coming up in Mark's next kit. And may I just add, if I can reach these, oh, you look, I also have that lovely, lovely chocolate box purple ultra suede. That's coming up in a kit as well.
I love this strand so much.
I
think it's glorious.
It really is glorious. Now, Mark's just said for the stones for the gemstones in the middle, he would charge £3 each on his store just to resell them.
£8.95.
So, from the big ones there, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 on the large.
And a little
pounds
bag,
worth.
a little organza bag.
Little organza bag for a genuine gemstone of amethyst. And not any amethyst, Zambian amethyst. Best location amethyst on the planet.
That's stunning.
First person to check out had 4.
I'm not surprised. It's just beautiful. I adore this strand so much. And we've got a DVD coming up a bit later on, I think. Chip and nuggets with wire.
Yep.
And we do a whole
Last few chances though, there aren't many more.
And we do a whole section on how to rosary link big ice cubey chunks like this. Oh, I adore this strand.
It is amazing. You can feel the genuine aspect of these incredible best location. I've got people buying 7 each now, 7 and 2s each. Don't blame you. £8.95.
Can I have this on my just here? Can I just whip it away from you? Oh gosh, it feels
I know,
amazing
that's
as
what you
well.
said,
yeah.
It's a very tactile
gosh.
strand. Okay, we've
It's
lost
so
Mark.
soft.
Now, Mark used to vote this as his favourite gemstone before he decided
4
to
years
change.
running.
4 years
Yes.
running.
It's still
before
my number 2.
yes, it's still your number 2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my word! Look at
Knockout
this.
quality. 2 super length strands. And when I say super length, I'm talking 82 to 86 centimetres. The Labradorescence is phenomenal, isn't it?
Oh my word!
Hey? Look at the colours, look at the golds, look at the pinks, look at the greens, look at the teals, look at the violets and blues and golds and oh my word. Now, if we go at the lower end of the scale, 1.64 metres.
Wow.
if we've got the higher end of the scale of the length of the strand, super strand, 1.72 metres. So let's go conservative, over 1.5 metres, 1.64 metres of beautiful Labradorite. Double trouble, does that mean you? Or is that Becky and Kerry, the sisters in the studio?
Amazing,
what do you think?
I could get four coilers out of this bundle, and I probably remember the white pearls we had right at the beginning of the show.
Indeed. Yeah.
And I'd probably use some of those as well.
I've got some more cut pearls
here we
coming
go.
up.
Here we go. Oh. That just looks amazing.
Yeah.
So that's £60 worth there. We've got the memory wire now, so good to go. Basic tools.
Yep. Now, everybody that's checked out so far, they can or they can't. You can see the price.
That massive long list just
yes.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For those of you that have not yet checked out or aren't on the website, I have something to tell you all. Before we bring the price in, can I mention one more thing that some of you may not have noticed?
Oh, original source.
Original source from Canada. We're usually Madagascar.
Yes.
We're 1.64 metres minimum, guaranteed. Knockout quality.
Oh, my word.
Are you...
No, for both. That's for both.
I've got 18 left.
That's for both.
Yes. That is for all... I can't even get it in one palm of my hand. Sorry. Look at that. 8 left.
Oh,
4 left.
Word.
2 left.
Mate, look at that.
1 left. Gone. You can have a look at that as well, because that
is incredible.
We'd have both had them if we were at home, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Wow.
No, we're a little bit late because there's so much to fit in. We're going to have to speed up a bit. We're going to give you today's must-have. It's a kit. I don't know about today's must-have. It's a kit. You can choose which one you'd like me to do first.
That fluorite.
I thought you might choose that.
Beyond the doubt. I put something else on my Facebook page today. I put the trailer.
What, other than you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put the trailer for the new Jurassic World film.
Oh, have you?
It came out this morning, and it just reminds me of a Stegosaurus.
Really? Oh, yeah.
On the back.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is multicolour fluorite. Now, I keep saying it.
This is.
I think we've got the person that writes the descriptions in our tip. I think they're a bit sizist. Or they've got a funny idea of what a medium-sized gemstone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, medium.
No. I just can't. Oh.
Incredible.
Everything. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
So it's fine. I'm getting used to it, to be honest. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything I've just said about the Labradorite, double that with the Fluorite.
Lovely irregularity.
Oh my! It's zebra stripes.
It is zebra stripes.
Yes.
Rare zebra stripes. Let me hold that out so you can see. So you can see in the light. Look at that. Woohoo!
That is
Zebra
amazing.
stripe. We should call it zebra fluorite, shouldn't we?
Yeah. That's just incredible.
What a not. They'd look great with them big amethyst nuggets, wouldn't they?
This is a collector's strand.
Oh my word!
I've never seen it like this before ever.
It's funky. Look at it.
Amazing. Where's this from?
It's from Zebraland.
From Zebraland.
Yeah. It's not.
Gosh.
Then I'm going to give. We're going to. I tell you what. Should we do each strand on its own because I think it's worthy of that. You're in lights again, Mark. Smith Super Special.
Smith Super Special.
Okay, this is your Apatite. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Apatite. It's an. Oh my word! Can I just mention? Do you know how long it is? Do you know how long it is? How long would a super strand normally be? So a standard strand, if we're being generous, about 38. Super duper strand, 70, 80.
Yeah.
98.
Ooh.
Oh! 98 centimetres of Apatite. Ding dong. Then we've got pearls to come and lapis lazuli. Beautiful pearls. White freshwater cultured pearl nuggets, 7 to 8 to 8 to 9 mil. Again, very generous. 40 centimetre strand.
Wow.
Shall I show you the lapis? In the meantime, Becky, could you use your calculator, my lovely girl? Could you add up, Ben? Ben's volunteered to operate the calculator. Could somebody add up on the calculator for me? 98, 38.
Your age?
38, what, 98?
38.
98, 38, 38 and 40, please. 2 metres and 14 of gemstones here.
That's as tall as me.
2 metres and 14.
I think something
Mark
like that.
Smith length of gemstones.
Yeah.
And that is your 250 carats of lapis lazuli to go beautifully with your genuine organic pearls and your 98 centimetre strand of apatite and our personal favourite, the zebra-tastic multicolour fluorite.
That fluorite is so special. Oh dear.
Is that £4.49?
Yeah.
Each a strand? £4.49 for a 98 centimetre strand of genuine apatite. £4.49 for lapis lazuli, that quality, and pearls, and that for I genuinely would be.
No, I was just going to say what you were about to say.
Are you going to say you'd pay £17.95 for that fluorite?
I've never
so
seen
would
it.
I.
It's extraordinary.
It's absolute. You hold that end, and we're going to hold it out again because it is. Can we run along it? Do you mind,
This
Kerry
section
and
here,
Ben?
isn't it? It's just that these two here are just phenomenal.
And the rest, look as you go along. Real dramatic stripes in those fluorites, aren't they?
Oh, this is phenomenal.
Oh man!
There's nothing wishy-washy about this.
No,
there's not a single stone on there that shouldn't be on that strand.
Incredible,
Wow.
incredible deal. These are limited deals, these bundles, so there aren't. We only started with 50. So limited edition star buys, I'm afraid. But do you know what? Make the most of it. Let's think positive. You got it. If it's first come, first served, so the quicker you are, more chance you stand of getting them. How do you fancy 2 strands of pearls? Now they're. Do you want to say out loud what she's just said?
No,
Go on, I dare you.
you're the presenter.
No, go on, I dare you.
No,
Go on, I
you're the
dare you. Go on, I dare you. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
Under £10 for the both.
For both. Oh.
Was that the remix?
I think it's the 12-inch, isn't it? I've got 50 available. That's it. First come, first served. Genuine, white, lusterful, iridescent, fab. Cultured pearl nuggets. What a wicked deal.
These are natural again, aren't they?
80 centimetres. 80 centimetres there of pearls.
Even if you did a little strand around a napkin ring on your Christmas table, and then after Christmas you made jewellery with them, and gave them as a gift.
Yeah.
Imagine a pearl bracelet as your napkin ring to be able to leave to the recipient
can you
after the meal.
Oh, now that would be. Wouldn't that be
Yeah, stretchy. A pearl
decadent?
stretchy. Yeah,
Decadent.
as a gift
Do
for
a
them to take
stretchy
away.
bracelet, wrap it round you. And do you agree though it'd have to be cloth napkins?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Now, when I come to your house and we have dinner, will there be cloth napkins?
Don't know. I haven't decided whether we're going to eat at the table yet or not. Might be trays in front of MasterChef or something.
Hang on, I've got 6 episodes of MasterChef to catch up on.
I've got 3.
I'm behind with me. God, I haven't been away in Dorset. I left my planner with 50%. God, I was 13. I thought, ooh, better start watching some stuff. She didn't just go $9.95, everybody.
Oh, no.
She went to $7.95. You might be thinking, can I just reiterate, because I've got a few confused messages coming through to my producer in the gallery. That's for both.
That's amazing.
£3.98 each.
Really, any stretch of the imagination, I don't think a pearl should be called a nugget.
I totally agree. Neither should it be called a potato pearl.
No.
Potato.
No.
Now hang on, everybody. Hang on, everybody. Hang on, hang on, hang on. You can move away from the microphone when you cough. It's not a problem. Shout in your ears, Kerry.
No.
Kerry's like, no. You've got it turned off. Poor Kerry. Poor Beck. Oh, I've dropped my funnel.
You've dropped your funnel.
I've dropped my funnel. And now I can't do my funny eye thing with me.
Well, we've got a picture, haven't we? We can show that. Oh.
Please don't show it again. No, there should be two of these. I'm going to grab it in a minute. There was confusion only because for some reason, was there a technical gremlin? Naughty gremlin. And I do apologise, but you were struggling, but our lovely manager, Scott Alicious, has fixed it. So if you were struggling, have we still got the full 35 then? Right. Let's go again. These are your bead and go. You just twist the centre section, pull it out, okay? And you can do them as 6 little separate pots. There's 10 in each. Every single one of those pots has got a little flip lid, okay, that you can just put your seed beads inside. Just flip the lid off. Oh, come on, you. It's because I've got, there you go. Oh, they're nice and secure, which is what you want. Pour your seed beads, your delicas, your Tilas, your super duos, or, like we were saying earlier, have each one of these as your precious metal findings
I love that
trays.
idea.
So you put your sterling silver crimps and crimp tubes and spacers and all that, put your little anti-tarnishing square in, seal it down, airtight, keeps it clean. Brilliant. All your jewellery making components. Brilliant. But ideally for seed bead tubes. And then what you do, instead of trying, because you might be thinking, well, how am I going to get that back in a seed bead tube? They've thought of that. Because what they do is they give you 2 of these, you clip that on, your funnel look, you get your seed bead tube, like that, and then you just go, pour it
Do you
into
have to make that noise as well?
Absolutely.
You have to make that noise. Okay.
It was Scott. He is so forgiven. I caused a bit of trouble between Scott and the managing director earlier.
Did you?
I did. Well, I was having a meeting with my manager discreetly in the workshop. In walks the managing director.
Without knocking?
Without knocking, walked in. Just bowled in.
I did notice.
What? He said, you can't have a meeting in here, it's freezing. I said, we're all right, we're keeping each other warm. Anyway, so he said, you're coming to the Christmas party next week. I said, well, I was until you changed the date. He said, what do you mean? I said, you changed the date. And then I made arrangements to go and spend time with my friend. We're going to a lovely Christmas lights
We're going to Duke of Marlborough's house.
Yeah, we're going to a lovely time at Blenheim Palace. Yeah. And then he went, oh, he said, well, I'm sure we can organise something else. I said, don't worry. I'll be going for a drink with this very handsome manager here of mine. His little face, the managing director. And I went, honestly, you can come as well. He went, I wasn't invited, was I? I said, well, you changed the date of the Christmas party, Colin.
They did, didn't they?
He did. It's his own fault. Now, these are going to sell out. I do apologise for earlier. I'm so sorry. We had a technical... Scott, thank you. He's very handsome, isn't he?
I like his quiff.
He has got a quiff. He has got a quiff, our Scott. He's producing the morning show tomorrow.
Is he?
He should be in bed now. Get to bed, you, Scott. You've got to be up at 5. Get to bed. It's 8:45. Now, all you do then is you can use them separately, stack them, so they're great for stacking, aren't they?
The brain.
And then you just twist it, and as you twist it, you can feel it stop at the bottom, and then they woo!
Carry it around.
Walk around the house. Do you ever do that? When you pour the tubes in, you go, woo!
No, I don't make any sound effects. No.
Have they sold out now? I apologise that it was take 2 on that and that we had gremlins earlier, but thank you for Scott. Thank you for Scott. Thank you for Scott. We've got the single one as well, haven't we? We'll do the single one, because you might not all want the 60 pots, the tower. You might just, that was the impression of the tower. Could just have the one, we'll do the one. Don't forget we've got those discs, we've got the last few chances. Ooh, should we do the amethyst?
We've got a brand new range planned for next year.
Are you supposed to be giving all these secrets away?
I don't think you even know about these. I don't think you do actually yet. No. It's going to be a complete new range. I'm rethinking my DVDs.
Complete new range of what?
DVDs.
There's going to be a complete new range of DVDs. What do you mean?
Yep, with a different angle, a different slant. So it won't be wire macrame, it won't be wire macrame 2, it will be...
Okay.
Watch this space.
Very intriguing. How do you fancy amethyst, amethyst, and then how about we give you some more amethyst? Oh, no. No, I didn't. Hang on, Mark, I'm more scared. I know you're pointing.
You'll be even more scared when you see that.
There's ametrine in there. There's a bit of dog tooth in there. I'm not looking. Can somebody text in and tell us what she's done?
Okay. That's...
I'm not looking.
Oh, please.
No, I can't.
That's an amazing recording, whoever did that recording. It's beautiful.
We are giving you an 86 centimetre strand of genuine, beautiful amethyst.
These are big nuggets as well.
Big nuggets. We're also going to give you... Now, this strand looks like ametrine, a lot of ametrine in there. Unless every single one is full ametrine, we're not allowed to call it ametrine, but as you can see, it's expensive ametrine in there. And we've got these beautiful rounds. These, I know, with some dog tooth in there. Oh, yeah. Bark the herald angels sing. Thank you. $7.95. Not for that. Would anybody agree if you came back to Jewellery Maker now, you'd been out all night and you came in and you saw that at $7.95, you think, yeah, great. Or you came in and saw the ametrine for $7.90, you think, oh, yeah, great. And then you saw that we had an 86 centimetre at $7.95, you think, oh, great. What would you think if we went that one, and that one, which is 270, 480, 580 carats. I don't know why I just added it up because it says on the graphics. 500, thankfully it added up to the same thing. 580 carats. You all right? Are you traumatised?
That's amazing.
Isn't it brilliant?
That's incredible. No,
if you want to throw in
yes,
the bad boys,
which was $8.95, wasn't it?
$8.95 from earlier.
That strand is incredible. Look at it. That's my favourite strand
You
of the
won't give me
evening.
back. There you go.
My favourite strand of the night.
Yeah. So, yeah, the entire deal there for you at $7.95. Happy Christmas, quite simply. Happy Christmas. Now, Mark did request that we... Oh, where's that then, darling?
Oh,
Gosh.
it's a two-tier T-bar.
Two-tier T-bar. Two-tier. TT.
That's very
It's
nice.
like the TT of Jewellery Maker.
Yeah.
Oh, no, simple. Okay.
This would go amazing with that strand, wouldn't it?
No, you're giving it me back for a bit. Thanks.
Oh, look. Look at the way this has been graduated for us. Absolutely, the subtlety is immeasurable. That's the word.
Nice.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't grade it like this. Not
You'd
in
love
a
to be
million
able
years.
to, though, wouldn't you?
Not in a million years. Look at it.
Look at it's an incredible quality strand of fire opal. It's textbook. You've got those really deep, saturated scarlet reds right into the mix. Then you've got bright orange. Then you've got a light orange. Then you've got a pastel orange. Then you go into some strong yellows, light yellows, to almost ivory tones. $85 centimetres. You really are trying to win friends and influence people here, Becky.
Gosh.
They're beautiful, aren't they? It does make you think of that. I mean, whenever I light my gas fire, I can never get it to light because it's a bit temperamental, my gas fire.
Ours is as well.
Do you have to think where you hold it and you hold, I
And it
count
goes
to 20.
click, 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 and
Now
it flames, and then after 10 seconds it goes, duh.
Well, mine, I put it on and I hold, and it lights straight away now, and I count to 20. 1, 2, and then I have to release it to turn it. And as soon as I release it, it goes, and I'm like, oh. Oh. But it's, but those are the colours that you look. If you ever do get your gas fire, or you get your wood burner or whatever it is that you've got to light, those are the colours that you see. It's such a warming, beautiful gemstone, especially at this time of year. Look at that. It's almost like wearing a volcano of lava.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's about the closest you want to get to a volcano, isn't it? Did you say Australian opal? Bonza! Well, actually, I'd say they were Ethiopian.
There is another one on there, I think. the other side of the mixed barrel. There it is. Look at that.
Oh, that'll be it.
I'm well impressed. You know the difference.
Are you well impressed?
That you know the difference. That was ace. How quickly you knew the difference.
Accredited
I know
jewellery
you are, but how
professional, thank you.
on
No.
point you are.
I'm an accredited jewellery professional with the Gemological Institute of America. I know my gemstones.
I'd love to do that course.
Oh, I've got all the answers. If ever you want to pay me, I've got all the answers in a book. Because I wrote them all down. Such good. Mind you, you do the exam, and actually, when you get to the exam, there are questions in the exam that weren't in the
I'd
lessons.
love to do it. I'd love to do it.
So these are Australian opal. And the reason I knew instantaneous, in case you're wondering, is there's more of a sort of jelly tone, jelly translucency tone, and Australian opal tends to be whiter in body, in background. So a little bit whiter, a little bit more sort of translucent jelly tone. Yeah? Or gelatine type colour, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, do you know what my treat? This is how sad I am. Do you know what my treat is going to be tomorrow night when I have a day off, one day off? My treat is I'm going to make myself a jelly.
I ate it out of the packet. Just tear it off a square.
I used to do that, but I can have a whole bowl of jelly and make it last
jelly.
2 nights.
I love jelly.
Oh. And I bought lemon. I bought yellow, as in lemon. I bought red, and I bought lime, and I'm going to make traffic light jelly.
Brilliant. Oh, ace. Ace. I love
I'm
jelly
46,
so much.
but, you know.
No, I love jelly.
We're yakking about jelly, £4.95.
When did that sneak in?
Oh, I don't know. We were too busy chatting about jelly, weren't we? £4.95 for again 90. These aren't just double length. These are super length.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. We've got a couple of DVDs, but only.
Can I just say something quickly? Can I just interject?
You can
I know
interject.
this is
You've
a
been doing it all
This is
evening.
a
I wouldn't
CB
stop now.
weekend, but
Yeah.
isn't it lovely to see gemstones this evening? It's been an
Because
absolute.
sometimes people want one or the other, or
it's
they want a
been
mix of the
joy.
two.
Yeah, it's been a lovely.
Which one should we do? Last chance ever.
I am thinning, you know. I know you said I wasn't.
Oh,
but I am.
don't start talking about your hair when we brought your DVD on. You're not.
Just keep catching.
Don't
Look.
look down. Don't look down, Mark, don't look down.
What's that?
Go West. So,
I
chips
love
and
Go
nuggets
West.
with wire. Okay. And on here, Mark, which is this gorgeous hunk next to me, teaches us how to make a rainbow rosary, a ripple pendant,
Which is on the front here.
that's your ripple pendant, a dragonfly pendant, a wire wrap triple pendant, and a gizmo coil collection of
That's my
jewellery.
favourite.
That's his favourite. Now, we're going to show you a little bit of footage from the DVD. There's a very,
Young. Very dark hair.
very handsome, gorgeous.
There's the dragonfly.
There's the
set.
dragonfly.
Yeah.
Mark Smith with our lovely
Oh,
Jenny
there we go.
Cleary.
With the big chunky. ice
That's like how
cubes.
you were talking about like the amethyst
Yeah,
earlier.
exactly. So we show you how to rosary link with the amethyst and how
Yeah.
to wire wrap and cage and do fancy fuffiness.
Yeah.
There we go.
But it looks fantastic because some of you might look at those those amethyst strands earlier that we had at £8.95 and think, I don't know how to set it. Well, this DVD will teach you that. Also, the beautiful Larimar. There you go. And Mark, I tell you what, the jewellery with wire, macrame with wire, you adore, don't you?
Oh, it's completely changed how I look at macrame now. It just goes from day wear to night wear, and
Yeah.
you can get some most elegant.
Oh, I'm going to ask you a controversial question then.
All right.
If it was macrame with thread or macrame with wire for the rest of your days, I know what the answer's going to be. Which one?
Wire.
No. 0.6 wire, do you work with 10-2?
0.6 and 0.4.
0.6 and 0.4.
Yep.
Could we get a
Wow.
macrame board onto the show tonight? Yeah. Really? Got everything you need, haven't you? Because we've had the chips and nuggets. We've got the DVD, and we're gonna have the macrame boards on later. Right then. Now on this one, how many are there left, darling? Right, we
Gosh.
have less than 30 left. And does it say how many of these have sold in total? It does somewhere because Phil told us the other night, and we got. And we're not. Yeah, it's more than that. Don't worry. We'll see if we can, because I think it was thousands, wasn't it?
We
Thousands.
had a look at the makes for men, and it was 10,500 copies.
One was 11,000 to date. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's huge. So last 22 chances. Okay, last 22 chances. We've also got chips and nuggets. Is this the first one you did? Second one that you did.
Yes, the first one was macrame, and this was chips and nuggets with the lovely Vicky Carr.
Okay. Again, $4.95. But now is this aimed at beginners?
Complete beginners. All of my DVDs are. I have to say.
But it's not just for beginners. It's all sorts, isn't it? It's just. But basically, if somebody's never ever worked with the chips and nuggets before, they can start with this DVD.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this has memory wire bangles, as we discussed.
It does
earlier,
indeed. It does indeed. Also, Mark will teach you how to use eye pins and head pins. How to do a ladder weave. Even I can do a ladder weave, and it's gorgeous. There's your memoir bracelet, like we were just, how to do a graduated multi-strand necklace, how to do a 3-strand plait, crochet and macrame on here. Now, unfortunately, this is when I say last chance, and look at that. That's what I want to prove to you there. You really can make beautiful, exquisite, high-end jewellery with chips and nuggets. You really can. There's your macrame there. I mean, you could set the amethyst again like that.
Absolutely. There's your ladder weave, look.
Yep.
So it's really simple.
Love ladder weave. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. Oh, I like that one.
Or the lapis.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we had the lapis in the kit earlier, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So there's just to prove all the different sections on the back. Mark teaches you to make a multitude of projects on this, as you can see, all different, and that's just so many different techniques. These are lovely Christmas presents for people, really, really lovely. But that is now down to the last, just less than 20 available on that DVD now as well. Again, thousands of this DVD have sold to date. The only reason we've got them is because we had a little relaunch, didn't we, for Mark Smith Day, and that's the last, dare I say, dregs. That's it.
No, that will be it.
We won't have these again. No, these won't be reordered again, to our knowledge.
That's a good word, isn't it?
What?
Dregs.
I like the word dregs.
I do as well.
I like the word dregs.
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Right then. Oh, it's 9 o'clock.
I know. I don't know where the evening's gone. Yeah.
Where did that hour go?
Well, I'm so pleased you got the memory wire back. That's ace.
Have you got any memory wire left?
That's brilliant.
I want some. I need some. Oh, Katie, you want... Oh, no, Katie be on air now on Gemstone. There's a few. Wow. Less than 100. And we started with loads. We had loads. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Do feel free to leave 1 or 2, though.
Yes, we can nab them.
Because I can't keep asking you to make them, can I? Oh, don't forget I need to pay you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget. He won't. He'll text me. Oi, cough up. Won't you?
Gosh.
I'm good for paying up though, aren't I?
You are.
I'm good with my money.
You
I'm
are.
good for. I do cough up. I'm ever so good. Whenever my guest designers get me something, I cough up. I'm ever so good. Right then, we've got. Oh, I've only got an hour left. But the good news is, brilliant kits, brilliant seed beads, another great demo. Might even have an extra star buy as well. So please do join me in this gorgeous, lovely Christmas jumpered hunk after the break.
It couldn't be easier to buy from Jewellery Maker with all the information you need right there on screen. From the item code and the product description, right down to the price. And whether you're buying at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, what are you waiting for? Simply telephone our free phone number or join us at JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs. We're very excited to welcome back the jewellery artist, designer and teacher Leslie Rajalski. Leslie is flying in straight from the USA to join us for our Seed Bead weekend and will be appearing on your screens this Saturday and Sunday from 9 AM. Along with our buying team, Leslie has designed some exclusive seed bead kits which she'll be demonstrating and sharing her invaluable hints and tips with you. The Jewellery Maker Seed Bead event this weekend.
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
I like being in vision. So what are you doing tomorrow evening?
What am I doing tomorrow evening? Well, I was going to have a lovely day to myself and have a night in, but then, because the weather's got a bit of a severe warning, and I'm on the morning show Sunday with Leslie Rogalski, can't wait, I thought I'd better drive to my dad's and stop over, because just down the road, just in case the weather's really bad, and I don't sort of, you know, the screen comes live Sunday morning, and he's like, where's the presenter?
Do you know something? I've worked for Jewellery Maker now for 6.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've missed one show due to snow. In all of those years.
Well, don't tell me that, because I'm worried sick about not getting in.
Yeah, I am as well. I'm here Monday after Sunday.
I'll have to bring your stuff in case and stop at my house. Stop at my dad. Anyway, sorry. We're chatting away, aren't we? Everybody's like, oh, weather warning. You know, we are here, Zena. They're all saying. Should we do the kits first? Shall we? Yeah. Because it's our seed bead weekend. We've flown in Leslie Rogalski from America.
What, with our private jet?
Yeah, oh yeah, the private JM jet.
Oh.
Right then, wildflowers. You like wildflowers, don't you?
I love wildflowers.
He loves his garden.
Daisies are my favourite wildflower.
Oh, I love daisies as well.
And dandelions. I know we're weeds, but...
I know, but I like them as well.
Do you know the definition of a weed? Any plant that's growing in the wrong place.
Oh.
That's the definition of a weed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Should we do the seed beads now?
Yep.
Okay. Well, they're nice. Oh, my word. Wait till you see the next kit as well. Now, these are... I'm going to give you one...
I keep interrupting. I'm sorry, but I get so excited. This is that tube I was telling you about.
Which tube you were telling me about?
That's ruby zoisite in a tube.
Do you mean this one?
Yeah. Don't you reckon?
Yes. I do know what he means.
No, sorry, the end.
No. Sorry, I picked it the wrong one. I was just going to say I picked it the wrong one then. Sorry.
Look at this. Look at this.
That one there, look.
Yep.
It does look like ruby zoisite, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We've got matte green purple iris seed beads, size 11. Matte silver lined olive seed beads, size 11. Metallic dark raspberry seed bead, size 8. Pearlized amethyst burgundy seed beads, size 6. And silver lined olive AB seed beads, size 8. So that means you've got now you. Am I right in thinking that when we first started giving you seed bead kits, you always said, "Give me different sizes"?
Yeah. Well, purely because if you have 3 different sizes. You can do things like this necklace here, you see, which is one of my favourite, which you can learn on the Swarovski DVD.
Yeah.
So this is what we call the simple spiral, and because you've got all those graduating sizes, you're able to do this because you need a large bead as your core,
yeah.
and then you need the smaller as your little spiral motifs all the way around. This is one of my all-time favourite designs ever.
You love it, don't you?
Yeah, and you can do that in this kit because you've got the sizes. It's brilliant.
And the greens of nature, and again, with those are the seed beads we're going to do in a minute for you. Those brilliant ones, okay? But in the meantime, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tubes, 2 tubes of 11, 2 tubes of 8 and 1 tube of 6. Knockout mix of colours as well. I don't know about you, Mark, but I love it when we throw in the metallic. So, sorry, not the matte. Where's the matte ones? Hang on a second, can't see in the light. Is it those there?
Yes.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. No, the ones to the right, I think, are the matte.
Yeah, they're those, aren't they? Sorry. It's hard to see through the tube sometimes, isn't it? Yeah. I love the contrast with the matte, because you put the matte seed beads on my memory wire bracelet.
I just love the way they feel.
Yeah, they're really totally tactile, aren't they? Totally different to normal.
I love matte beads.
Oh, look at that. Look at those. Look at that. Oh, man, they're so good. So you're going to get, as I said, 2 tubes of 11, 2 tubes of 8, 1 tube of 6. Gorgeous colours. Can't wait to show you the other seed beads as well. Can we have the price, Becky, please, producer? Again, just over £4 each. Isn't it? £4.
Oh, they're beautiful.
That's less than a foot. £4.39. Which one's your favourite, Mark?
Oh, we're not supposed to have favourites,
no,
but I think...
that one.
I think this one on the end.
This one for you?
Yeah, I really like that colour.
Yeah, you like that one?
Like ruby port wine colour.
Well, that's size 6, isn't it? No, hang on, 6, 8, hang on. Yeah, no, hang on a second. But, not sure which one that is, what colour that one is.
I think that one is with that, and that 6.0 is with this. I'm pretty sure.
That's what's throwing me, because I haven't got the size 6. That's what's throwing me, because I was looking at those thinking, well, that isn't a 6. Glad you said that, because I was just sorry about that. I was just looking at those thinking, well, I haven't got a 6, I do apologise. There you go. That's what was throwing me, because I was thinking, where's the 6 in those? There you go. Thank you for that, Mark. Pearlised amethyst burgundy seed beads in your size 6. I couldn't find the size 6, so there you go. Brilliant. So 2 11s, 2 8s, and 1 6. Thank goodness for that. I thought I was going mad then. I was standing there looking at them, thinking, where's my 6? Because the reason you can tell the size is because the smaller the number, the larger the bead, i.e. 6 of those to an inch. And the other ones are 11 to an inch.
That's right.
If you sit them down flat and then line them up.
Yeah.
So it works, isn't it? That's why I remember it.
Yeah.
So all of those for $21.95.
They're amazing colours as well.
They're lovely.
Love them.
Greens and purples and just amazing. You've got the match, you've got the shiny, you've got the 3 different tubes of the seed beads. What are you doing?
I'm still a bit confused. Oops.
Oh, what are you doing?
There we go. There we go.
Get it right in a minute.
That was my fault for messing them around
Oh,
earlier.
no, it isn't.
So they're the 2 11s. So we've got that olive green and the matte. There's the 6 and
in the
they're the
middle.
2 8s. There we go. Yeah.
It took us a while, but we got there in the end. I bet everybody at home's going, will you lot get it right? It's like a bush tucker trial for seed beads.
Yeah, that's it.
To get the dingo dollars, isn't it?
We're there now.
I do. It does make me
So
laugh.
which is your favourite then?
Well, now we've got... Well, now that we've changed them all around, and you've took me... I do like the... I like the size 6s.
They're lovely. We don't do size 6.0s very often. And if you want to do the simple spiral, you need a core bead.
Yeah.
And your 6.0 is your perfect core bead. So it's lovely to see them and have them in your stash.
Yeah,
purely
but those
for
purples and greens are fantastic, aren't they? I do apologise, we got them the wrong way around. But we'll the next, at least we know the next one will be right. So there you go.
So how many left of this one?
Becky. Excuse me, Mark.
Wow.
20.
20 left.
20.
Fantastic. Well, it's not fantastic because I'd love one. Just those two together, your favourite.
Do you know, I set them all up and then you keep playing them up.
Those two together.
I've got to do it.
What?
Do it.
What are you going to do?
Go on, do it. Do what you do to dominoes. Go on.
It won't work though, will it? That was dreadful.
Are you any good at Skittles? 10-pin
bowling? Yeah, I'm not bad actually. Yeah.
Can you do a strike?
I've been known to.
Now,
Hello,
Sarah. Beautifully chosen colours. Really lovely kit. They are. They really are. I mean, they really are. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Power behind it. This has got your favourite, the KO. Now,
I'm not going to speak because you'd interrupt me, so I'll just let you go on.
Shall I?
Go on.
I can't bead embroider. I just can't do it. I'm not a sewer. I'm a seed beader, but I'm not a sewer. And for me to do justice to the next little section that we've got on this kit, I would have to work weeks. And at the moment, with everything that's going on leading up to Christmas show, I haven't got the time. So we're going to this here, which I'm sure is lovely, and we've seen some amazing pieces of work using these two fabrics, but I haven't because I can't do it.
It's okay. You can't work, to be fair as well, we did send you a lot of kits. We can't expect you to work with every single kit, sweetheart. No, it's okay. Don't feel bad.
I can't do it neatly enough.
Please don't feel bad, my lovely. Now, do you know what colour we've called this? And I think you'll understand when we tell you. On that ultra suede. It's the first time I've seen this colour ever.
Desert khaki?
Celery.
No.
I
love celery.
Oh, I don't like celery.
Do you want a fact about celery?
Yeah, please do.
You probably know this already.
No.
It takes more calories to consume a stick of celery than the number of calories contained in the stick of celery.
Well, you say that, but I watched a documentary with a man on the telly on Channel 4 recently where he did a scientific experiment at a university and they said that's rubbish. Hate to tell you that.
Okay. So which bit's wrong then? The number of calories consumed or the number of calories used?
It was to do with chewing. I can't remember the full, but I just remember them saying that it's
a myth.
Well, but then it was a scientific experiment. But who's to say whether they were right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
One of them, isn't it? There's always another side to every argument. It's just I did watch the documentary. I can't remember the full outcome. They just said it was rubbish. But
right. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, Mark. You can tell me. Don't you do that to me? Sorry, I'm just being honest. So
right. Okay.
Now then, this colour.
This colour. What's that one called?
Well, it's called violin. Violin. I'm thinking for like violet. Violin. Yes. This is half the size, so that's 8.5 by 8.5. That's 8.5 by 4.25. And I'll tell you what, we have got the wonderful, the amazing. It's talented, the KO beading thread in the olive, in any colour, because am I right in thinking that the KO thread, the beading thread, is already conditioned?
It's already waxed.
Already waxed.
You don't have to wax it. So it's very soft. It's very malleable. Is that the right word?
Malleable.
Yeah. It doesn't tangle.
Yep.
Pretty impossible to knot. And it's got a slight little, it's not stretchy, but it's got a slight little give. It's got a lovely little give to it. It's a lovely thread. Beautiful, very soft.
goes mad about this thread, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She goes, and to go with that celery foundation, this is one, I think this is my favourite kit of the night. I really do think this is my favourite kit of the night because of these as well. I've never seen these before.
Now, I pronounce them rulers, but they might be called rullers. Or rollers?
I'd probably go ruller because it's double L.
Yeah,
if it was one L, like ruler Lenska, I'd go for one ruler. But I think because it's double.
Leslie will be able to tell you on Sunday.
Yeah, she will. I can ask her, can't I? Because these are like the duets with the super duos.
Yes.
You've got your two holes. You've got. Well, I say that you've got sort of 3-tone colours because there's black, white, green in those 3x5 mil. That's the first time I've seen a ruller.
Oh, right.
And then these are gorgeous Mayuki Matte Picasso Transparent Olivine. Now they're size 8. So size 8 and those incredible, and I do mean incredible, rullers. I think they're amazing. I've not seen the rullers. That's my first time seeing them.
Okay. No, they're right. I love them.
They're lovely. So 2 lots of them. You can use your backing foundation. Now, you normally, if you're working with shibori and seed beads, you'll stitch into the foundation fabric. Then you'll get the beautiful backing foundation fabric, this ultra suede, which then hides the stitchwork and makes it comfortable to wear, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that's what you would do. But I've seen guest designers actually make this into part of the main piece itself. Flowers and things.
So what did Jo have on the show yesterday with you?
She had both.
She had
the beading foundation in the white that you stitch into.
Yeah.
Then she had, I think it was the, not camel, Aztec leathered colour.
That was it.
That was it, yeah.
Right.
Right then, price please, producer Becky. $21.95 is phenomenal.
That's amazing. I love them. No, these rulers are amazing.
I think the ruler.
Yes.
Ruler is gorgeous. Yeah. Gorgeous.
Look at this.
Oh, aren't they so individual, those rulers?
They're brilliant.
I love them. Now, Mark, have we seen all the jewellery? Because it's lovely. Have you seen them all? I'll tell you what then. I can't request because you've probably got yourself all geared up. Oh, I love those earrings as well.
They're a bit of fun. There was going to be a bracelet, but I didn't have enough, so I made them into earrings.
Okay, what do you fancy doing for us?
Well, I'm going to show you the bracelet in the front there, which is... I'm besotted. I'm not to the point of stalking, but I am absolutely besotted with an American lady, which most of our seed bead viewers know, by the name of Jill Wiseman. And she is phenomenal. And if we could get her on Jewellery Maker, it would just be amazing. And one of the designs that she's
a seed beader.
She's a seed beader,
okay.
and she's on YouTube. She's got her own YouTube channel, and she does amazing demonstrations. And again, she's fantastic. And one of her demonstrations that she shows on YouTube is called the Daydreamer rope, which uses 11 O's and super duos. And I thought, with the shape of these rulers, I wonder if it would have the same effect. So I had to go with 11s. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
There's not enough space in between the beads.
Yeah.
But when you jump up to an 8O, it works perfectly.
Oh,
so
great.
if I bring this across.
Okay, yes, please.
So this is Jill Wiseman's Daydreamer rope, but using 8Os and the ruler beads.
Great. So just a slightly different take on it.
Just slightly different take, but it works. I was
Quite
really
futuristic,
pleased.
don't you think?
Yeah, it's just beautiful. I'm really pleased with, and it's really simple. I'm going to show you one round.
Okay, great. Let's get going
and then. You just repeat it.
Brilliant. Let's get going.
So,
We've still got the macrame boards and things to bring in yet as well, haven't we?
Okay. So what you can start off with is, as you can see on my little section here, I've gone for 4 rulers, interspersed with 4 8Os. Okay. Now you can go up to 5, you can go up to 6. However wide you want your official rope.
Have you all the same colour on the top?
I have.
You have. Thought you might.
Yeah. So each round I've gone pale green first, and then dark green, pale green, dark green.
And alternated.
Alternated the rows. Alternated the rows. So I've tied in a knot to make a loop, nice and tight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our needle and we're going to go through the first ruler, or ruler, and we're going to step up. Okay, so we're going to do our thread bridge. So at the moment we're coming out of the lower hole. We're going to take our needle up through the upper hole, like like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop a seed bead, an 8O, in between all the way round. So in effect you've got a row of 8Os in between each of your ruler beads. So as soon as I've done the row, I'll hold it up and you can have another look. So we're just going to take our needle up through. So this in effect is a right-angled weave, and we're going to be making little picots again.
Oh, great.
So
I like a picot. Oh, we've got to do that tool, that peyote tool as well.
Gosh, we forgot that.
We've forgotten about that. We've got to get that in as well.
So we'll just take that through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my needle round the round again, if that makes sense. So it just tightens it all up nice and neatly. So we'll just take our needle through.
Okay. Size 10 needle, are we?
Yes. Yeah, I tried to use a size 10.
That's your favourite, isn't it?
Yeah. I find that I'm quite heavy-handed with needles and I bend size 12.
Well, a 10 goes through a 15 anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you're pulling nice and tight all the way around so you've got one complete round. Okay, so you can see it. We've got a little section. You can turn that into a motif if you wanted to tie it off and thread that onto a chain and have a slidey little charm.
Like a little charm, yeah.
So you need to make sure that we're coming out of an 8O, which I am here, okay? And we're going to pick up 3 more 8Os. So this is very similar to the necklace that we did in the first demo. So we're going to do picot. So I'm exiting the bead near me.
Yeah.
So we're going to go round the back through the same bead, and you have this little picot sticking out the side. Okay. We're going to go through the next ruler. So go through the next ruler and the next 8/0. So in effect, we're going to do this 4 times. Okay. So we've done 1.
Yep.
So we're going to pick up 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go round the back and through the same bead. Make sure I don't get my tail caught in there. That's my tail. There it is. Let's get you out.
Okay.
Okay, pull that through.
Yep.
So that's number 2.
Now, we just had a message come in. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
No, no,
but
no.
Nikki's just messaged in and said, could you do this design with Super Duos?
Well, the original design was with Super Duos.
Okay.
If you want to see the design in full, if you go onto YouTube and pop in Jill Wiseman.
Jill Wiseman.
Wiseman.
Okay.
And sometimes she's on with a little dog, which is really cute.
Is she? Oh, I'm going to have a look later.
She's an amazing woman. She's a bit of an inspiration of mine.
Oh, brilliant.
And so she
Have
does
you met
it.
her?
No.
Oh.
No.
Or would you be a bit starstruck?
I would be, yes. And no, she's absolutely amazing. She's got such an amazing way of teaching as well.
Oh, great.
And
you can watch her teaching you on YouTube?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep. So this is the last one. So we're going to do our last little picot.
What did we do without the webs? You know, without the World Wide Web and YouTube and things?
So if I show you now, you can see that we've got our first initial round, and then we've got our round of 4 little picots. Okay, so all we're going to do then is we're going to take our needle through 2 beads of the last picot that you're in. So you are now on the outside. Okay, so can you see I'm on the outside? And what we're going to do is there's a gap here between the 2 sticky outy beads.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to pick up another ruler. So I'm going to go for the dark side this time. I'm going to bring it through, and then I'm going to go round. I'm going to pick up the dark. I'm going to go round to the next sticky out. Okay, bring this down. Pick up the dark. In. Okay, and then do the last one.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm just going to what I did at home is I just tipped it upside down, so all of the rulers now stick up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take my needle through the next ruler in the row. Going to do a step up.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pop a bead in between.
Oops.
In between the 4 rulers, and then start again. So just get this tail. Ah, yes, and Jill Wiseman's also got. She's got maille. I must stop talking about Jill. She is lovely though. Okay, and then we do our 4, and then we take our needle.
Oh, did you just get yourself there? You all right?
So then you take your needle all the way around in one rotation, and then you do your next row of picots, and then that's it, and you just keep going all the way around. And what I tended to do, if it looked as though it was a bit loose, is just go round again all the way around with your needle.
And that just tightens it up, doesn't it?
And then to finish, so I got to my bracelet length, okay, so to finish all I did was I took a piece of 0.4 wire, which I threaded through the tube, because in effect it's a tube, rosary link either end with a 6/0, and then a couple of jump rings and a clasp.
But again, you could change you could put a toggle on there, you could put any kind of clasp on there.
If you wanted a slide-on bangle, you would just continue until you get to the length, and then do a zipper, so use a zip zip them together with thread, and you just have a slide-on bangle straight over the wrist.
Now, thank you so much. Can I just mention as well, Becky, you know what we've forgotten, because we've been so action-packed, I'm just having a check with my producer, we haven't done the peyote tool. The peyote tool? We've got to fit that in, haven't we? For anybody that wants to... Now, this young man here, pay me later. How long have you been working with seed beads? Less than a year?
No, about a year.
About a year? 1 year. And here he is teaching us all these amazing techniques. A year. So you can pick up seed beads. They do become was going to say infectious. That doesn't sound right, does it? I meant addictive.
Addictive, yes.
Infectious. Could you pass me the tool? Can we do that? Would you mind?
This
now,
is amazing.
You were saying earlier that when you first started the peyote stitch, you had trouble.
No, now I have trouble.
Oh, now you have trouble.
I always have trouble with peyote. The first 3 rows, 3 or 4 rows.
Why is that?
Because when you're starting peyote, you start with an initial amount of beads.
Yeah.
And then you have to flip it over, and you have to go through one, miss one, through one, miss one, and it twists round. You miss one. It's really quite complicated to hold it, and then you flip again for the 3rd time. It's only when you get to the 4th or 5th row when you settle down and you get into the zone. But it's really complicated the first 3 or 4 rows.
This was designed by Deb Moffat Hall. It's a quick start peyote card. If I pass this to you, can you talk us through it? Do you mind? Because there's no point me trying to do it because this is the man that knows. Okay, so if I can hand that to you.
Yes, if I do it on the overhead and I can just
talk to you.
Have you
used this?
I've seen Jo Barclay Logie.
Does she think it's brilliant?
It's wonderful.
I didn't even know we did this.
No, it's brill. So what you've got inside, okay, you have 3 of these cards, okay. Now on the picture here, we folded it in half, so you can see the constellations.
Yes.
Do you remember in constellations in peyote?
Like the turrets that we see.
The turrets, okay. So this is for 11 O's. You can get them for 6 O's and for 8 O's, and you must be able to get them for 15 O's as well. So basically what happens is you fold the card in half.
Yeah.
You take the needle in between the fold, so then your needle pops out.
Okay.
So all these little gaps that you can see on the inside of the card is going to have a bead placed in.
Okay.
So you pop on a bead, you slide through the little turret.
Okay.
You pop on a bead, you slide through the turret. So then you have a row of peyote. Okay.
Yeah.
So instead of having a little fiddly little row of beads in your hand, you have a nice, strong, sturdy something to get hold of.
Like a template,
Like a
sort
template.
of. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get to this end here.
Yeah.
And then you go back, and you go back. And you go back, and when you've got to your 4, 5, 6 rows, you undo the knot at the other end, you pull out the first row you did, your peyote section comes off the card, and you continue.
Now, I'm going to ask, is that disposable or can you use it over and over again?
Over and over and over again.
So once you bought this, you've got it, it's durable enough to keep using and using and using and using.
I think Jo said about 10, 15 times, I think I remember Jo saying.
Right.
But it doesn't, so basically you start your peyote on here, you do your 3 or 4 rows simply, then you unhook your stopper bead, you slide off your first row, the peyote comes off of the card, you pop the card away again, and then you continue with your peyote with something substantial to hold on to before you start.
Now, all the instructions are in there. So
all the instructions on the back.
Can I twist this, just show you this look? So this is how to, if you're struggling with peyote, this is the answer. Because if it says, as it says here, look, it says start with only the first row up beads. You don't need to alternate rows 1 and 2. You've got this laser cut laminated material, which it says there, look, durable, use again and again. Easy to hold, as you can see there. And it also says here that, hang on a second, I want to just add one thing that it says, so full version step-by-step instructions are included inside, okay, because that's what I wanted to mention to you. And that card stitch panel that you've got there will take up to 32 beads, apparently.
That's right. Yeah, so obviously if you wanted a 10 bead wide, then you'd start at one end and you'd stop and then you'd reverse, so you'd only be using half the card. So that's quite a wide band that they're showing there.
Yeah.
So if you only wanted a smaller, like a watch strap width, then you'd only pop beads on for 6 of the little gaps.
And that size that you're getting there, that picture there is actual size, that's to scale.
That's right,
Okay, so it's nice and easy to get into your hand. And it says here that that's a 3-pack. That's a 3-pack.
Yeah, you get 3 inside.
That's what 3-pack means. In the pack there's 3.
There's 3, yeah. That's brilliant.
Would you suggest that anybody...
Well, I wish I'd had this when I learned.
Do you?
Yeah, because I've got to the stage now where I cope with a faffiness because I know that there's going to be an outcome.
But this would have made you feel more confident?
Massively,
massively. Nice gift for people to...
Oh, it's fantastic. For any seed beader. This is your top #1 gift, I think, for a seed beader. Yeah, it's invaluable.
Oh, okay.
If you've got dexterity problems or your sight isn't as good as it could be,
this would really help.
To have this with those little constellations already there in place that you know the bead's going to pop into, and those little gaps are made for 11 seed beads.
Well, it says here, look, size, so that is your size 11, as Mark says. They do come in different sizes for different seed beads, but I mean, size 11, I would probably say is the seed bead that we sell the most of.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing you can't do on this card, obviously, is do the double or the triple drop, where you do 2 or 3 at a time. But for learning peyote, it's invaluable.
I might buy that for my friend Katie.
Yeah, she'd love
She
that.
wants to start seed beading. My friend Katie that does the odd presenter slot on Jewellery Maker because she's over at Gem, but she's on tonight actually. But yeah, so quick start play. I might
It's a
treat
real
her
nice
to
little
that.
stocking filler.
With some seed beads, what a lovely, and then but I could treat her to that.
Yeah.
And then throw that in as a little. That'd be great because you guest designers teach peyote stitch all the time.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Would you like to give the basketeers a little G up?
This is ace. This is ace. This is so clever. I wish I'd invented something like this.
I bet you do.
So we've got Violet in Greater Manchester, Bertha in Colorado, we've got a collector in Hertfordshire, Wanda in Hampshire,
Great name.
Smoffy
Yep.
in West Midlands, Susan in Hampshire, and Denise in Fife.
And Carol's just come in. Look from Bedfordshire.
Carol at the top, and Sylvia
and
in
collector.
Kent,
Oh,
collector
look.
Buckinghamshire. Well done. That's a brilliant for what it does. It's
Do you know, it's one of those. It's a typical tool from Jewellery Maker, designed by a jewellery maker.
That's right.
Who knows what you need, and then has created the most simple yet effective tool.
It's brilliant. But for stocking filler, for a seed beader friend or family member, I think it's
brilliant.
Clever.
Now, some of you, you might want this to go add to your treat tower tray. I think that sold out, didn't it? A lot of people missed out. But this is the bead. I'm going to show it you in action. It's basically for effortless handling of your seed beads, or your bindings, or your crimps, or your crimp tubes, or your spacer beads. But it was designed for your beads. And what it is it's project management as well. If we want to go technical.
That's nice. I like that.
There's all your different pots, look, with all your different seed beads in, little single pots. Well, I'll say that. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in there. What I like about this that I didn't mention earlier is, as you can see in those colours there, it's a natural coloured pot. And that natural neutral is the original colour we had the macrame boards in, isn't it?
That's right.
And it means that it makes the coloured seed beads really easy to see because of that neutral pot. So ever so clever. Then what it's got is easy bead retrieval, because you just... And what I even like about this is there's even a little section for you to just put your finger under to lift that off and then replace it when you want to put them away with the nozzle. Would you like to see it in action? I'm not going to do it myself because we haven't got time, but let me turn the box around. You get the spill-proof lids, you get the shallow wells for easy access, the neutral, and you get an easy... I'm not sure about the EZ. My grammar makes me find that difficult. I'd like to pop it, you know, I'd like to have it spelt easy properly. But anyway, there you go. You just take the spill lid off, replace it with the funnel or pour spout, if that's what you want to call it. Pop it into your seed bead tube.
I prefer funnel than the pour spout.
I prefer funnel. Yeah.
And boxed as well.
Oh yeah, so not easy for
Again,
wrapping.
another stacking.
Stacking filler.
Another stocking filler.
Another stocking filler. Proving the... Don't you put that picture on again. Stop! They made me do it. You made me do that. You made me do that.
I did, yes, yeah.
Andy asked for a screenshot of that. Somebody will have posted that on my Facebook by now, I bet you.
That'll be your Facebook profile picture. We had some lovely pictures taken this afternoon, didn't we?
We did, didn't we? We had some photographs taken for our Christmas Day together, didn't we?
Professional.
Well, we'll see that. We'll say that when it comes out. Yeah, we had some photographs taken. No, we don't have many of those left, do we, sweetie? Don't have many of those left, do we? Barely any.
Barely any.
Barely any. Barely any. Sounds like a name, doesn't it? Barely any. Now, we promised you macrame boards as well, didn't we? I tell you what, there's so much we haven't done. And we've got the tote bag.
I love that tote bag. For seed bead tubes.
What should we do next, Becky?
Bum, bum, bum. I launched this.
What, originally?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, the brown one.
I've never seen the brown one apart from the one you had.
Carol and I launched it before Hattie was born, and Hattie's just had her 4th birthday.
Gosh.
It was a long time ago now.
Is it controversial to say I like the white one? Because to me it looks cleaner.
It's all right, yeah.
Yeah. Now this is the full size. This is the daddy.
This is the daddy.
The daddy of the macrame board. So, can you... Somebody wants to see chameleon Zena.
Yes, you do look like a chameleon, actually.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do look like a chameleon. Yeah. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. That was entirely my fault. I do apologise.
You're not secretly sorry, though, are you? Really?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Do you mean it's not the most attractive photograph? Oh, that's karma.
That's karma, yeah.
Right then, so would you use this predominantly for necklaces?
Yes.
Because it's the full length?
Multiple projects, and if you're doing pearl knotting, or pearl knotting,
actually, yes,
you can keep the length of your necklaces.
In
and
measure.
I always say this, but if you tilt it 45 degrees, you get another 2 inches in length, corner to corner.
Good tip.
Yeah.
That is a good tip. Macrame board. Now, what Mark will suggest that you do is that you use one for threads, one for wire, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's little grooves at the top where you secure your lazy strands and your working
and
strands
over
and
time,
things.
if you use the same,
They give.
so the thin and the thick,
Yeah.
these will slightly open, and your finer cords will slip a little bit. Yeah.
So, how many? I'm going to ask. Gonu, spelled G-N-U. How many macrame boards have you got?
Both sizes, or in
go on,
general?
in both sizes.
About 40 now.
40.
40, yeah. Well, I do workshops with them, and and I practice what I preach. I have different boards for wire workshops and for salons, and
Some
we
are
do
well used.
paracord is well used as well now.
And also, if you notice, it's a great workstation in the sense that if you watch our guest designers, and I can prove that right now.
Yeah.
Every one of our guest designers, every day, unless they're doing sea beading and have the felt, the what they call the. Not felt line, the velour. I don't like that word. Velour. I don't mind the cure, but velour. I don't know. But you all demo on the macrame boards, don't you? Because they've got a nice. They're just a nice.
Yeah, they keep everything orderly, and it's nice and soft on your hands.
And you can stick your T-pins into, which is what you want with your macrame. You want to stick your T-pins in. This is the big one. We've got the little one as well.
Same price, even after all these years.
That's the point, because if you think about the cost of inflation, if you launched this over 4 years ago, we haven't put the price up.
I haven't touched it.
That's good going, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
And this is a staple, whatever jewellery you make, not just macrame.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
It really is. Would you like the mini one as well? Could I just let you... Just thank you, lovely man.
Oh.
I like... Because this is great for travel.
Yeah,
this is great for bracelets.
And pearl knotting again.
Pearl knotting again.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So these are, it's like your beading tray, your necklace beading tray when you start. It's one of the, it's such an essential, isn't it?
I think so. Probably more, I don't know. I tend to make more bracelets than necklaces, macrame-wise. So to have the small one, and
I use the small one.
And micro macrame, the cavandoli and your zigzags and all that sort of thing. They're absolutely perfect.
I just find this much more manageable. This one myself.
That's right. Yeah, no, it's.
When I'm making. And let's face it, even in my basic.
You've used one of these.
Attempt of jewellery making, I can macrame.
You can.
Can't I, thanks to you?
Yeah, we had a good day, didn't we?
We had a lovely day in macrame, We did have a job swap. It was brilliant. I'd like to do that again, actually. So, mini macrame board, 26.5 by 18.5 centimetres. Again, great gifts if you haven't got one, or if you Marks have seen better days.
Yes.
There are a couple of Marks macrame boards that need updating, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, they're not the best.
Well, just be well used. We've got another sea bead kit.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at these.
Oh, they're festive.
They're 15Os.
They're 15s. Now, am I fair to say that these 15s, you've fallen head over heels?
It's taken a long time.
Yeah,
it's taken a long time.
It's been a slow relationship.
Shall I tell you what the main reason was? Why?
Because you're a man with bigger hands?
The 15Os, I found that you needed to... Hang on.
No, they're delicas. Hang on.
We've got a mix there.
We've got a mix here.
Yeah,
hang on.
We've got three. Yeah.
Hang on. Let me make sure I've got the... Hang on. So I've got the delicas there.
Yes.
I've got the... I've got to make sure I've got the right one. Those are your galvanised. I've got to move them out of the way.
So they're seed beads. And the 3 delicas.
All in 15s. There you go. Let me move those over. Sorry about that. So we have now got, let me get this right, we have got the Delica in the metallic teal iris, 15s. You've got the fabulous metallic tea berry luster in the delicas, the matte white in the 15s in the delicas, and then sliding into the mix,
Oh my word.
galvanised silver seed beads in 15. So 3 tubes of delicas, and then your little extra tube of your galvanised silver seeds beads. Now, I've seen you definitely using this in your recent DVDs. I think this is on your Christmas DVD being launched on Christmas Day, because you do like fringe punctuation with these as well, don't you?
And we use them in between Tila beads, and we do all that sort of thing. But as the reason, as I said, I wasn't keen on 15Os because you probably do need to use a size 12 needle, because obviously if you're doing multiple passes with a smaller hole, you need a finer needle. And once you get past that, I just adore them. But I think the 15Os get used more than any for tying in cabochon wraps.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because as you say, when you start to tie in and do those ruching, so to speak, you've got to go down, you ruche, and you've got to go big to small. So you need to go into the 15s, as you've proven with your beautiful choker DVD. You need those to ruche in on those, capturing the cabochons with your seed beads. So they'd be. I mean, imagine those with the Malachites we had earlier, the Malachite cabochons.
On our workshop on Wednesday, we were only talking about why aren't we doing 15O delicas? Why aren't we doing 15Os? And isn't it bizarre? We've got them on the show tonight.
There they are.
There they are. Wow.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
That's amazing.
That is fantastic. Look at those colours. They are sensational.
But you're going to use that galvanised on every piece of jewellery. Absolutely. And Cellini Spiral, which is what got me into seed beads originally.
Thanks to Hannah Osborne.
Thanks to Hannah. We don't need, but it's really nice to use 15Os to get that really deep valley in between your spirals.
Brilliant.
So fantastic.
Brilliant. That is fantastic. First person to check out our lovely Veronica. She said, I'll have 3 of those. Thank you very much in my basket. And, Chris in Hampshire. Becky, you have produced a fantastic show this evening. Thank you very much. I can tell you've just put that message in. Mark and Zena, you're as perfect as ever. Well done to all this. What a lovely message, Chris.
Can't believe how quickly it's flown by this evening.
Mel, thank you, Zena and Mark, for a lovely Friday evening. You've got me started on my Christmas shopping. Good for you. Oh, good for you. Good for you for starting, Laura. You guys are amazing. Oh, Anila, lovely Zena, you're ever so cute. Oh, cute.
Cute. Yeah, cute.
Mind you, my cousin, apparently, I haven't seen it yet, posted a photograph, my Australian cousin, and Mark said, have you seen the photograph posted on your Facebook page? I said, no. He went, it's you, and you were 6, and you're really cute.
You are.
I haven't seen it yet.
You have. You must. It's ace. It's lovely.
Oh, thank you, Nick. Thank you, everybody.
I love that word.
Right, we've got a tote-tastic bag.
Tote.
And the extra insert. We never have one together. It's brilliant. You can have the insert for a second.
Thank you.
Because it's a way to make your bag go further. It's so clever. Now, this is brilliant. Oh, my word, you get so much in here. Great for a project bag. Great for a portfolio bag. If you... Oi.
I'm just... Oh, my word.
Excuse me.
Well, all my towers are filled. Filled? Full? Filled? Fulled? What's the word?
Filled. What's full? Full to the brim.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay, right, so can I just say, this is your brilliant tote bag. Ideal for carrying and storing any of your Jewellery Maker supplies, your projects. You've got 2 variations, because you've got the carry handle and you've got a detach, there's your carry handle, look like a briefcase. Then at the back, which you probably can't see, look, you've got a detachable, adjustable shoulder strap. Because there's only so many bags you can carry, right?
Detachable.
It's detachable. It also has got 2 removable. Now, you might not have known this, because I didn't know this when I first started bringing this to air. 2 removable sections inside that you can pull out. It's so clever. And you've got inside, there are 23 compartments before you put the extra one in if you want to. Wow. Let me show you what I mean, because you might be thinking, what do you mean?
Perfect size here for your laptop and your...
Well, your pad,
tablet
your
thing.
iPad or your tablet.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Have I got this the right... Hang on. Have I got this the right way? So you've got a whole front section there that you could put an
brilliant.
iPad in or a tablet or something
Mini
like that.
macrame
yeah,
board.
absolute mini macrame board, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, this is the clever bit, right? Zip it all the way around so it folds flat. So when you, and all of these pockets are zipped, there's 23 pockets inside. There's the larger ones, which will fit a seed bead tube. I'm just going to prove that, just so that you can see. If I just put that across. Mind you, just put it in
I've just done it.
Have you just done it in yours?
Yeah, and then the inside ones for your little delicas and your little 15
Hold on a second,
tubes.
just put those in there. Come here, you, thank
There
you.
we go. Yeah.
Just to prove. Yep, there's your
I
seed
should have
beads.
colour coordinated, couldn't you?
Oh no, or don't start us, we'll have a field day.
yeah.
But if you show me, let's say you show, just to prove your seed beads are in there, look, can you see, there's your seed bead tube, I bet you get quite a few in each pocket. And then what happens is, let's say you show me this to somebody, somebody says, oh, can I see what's it you've got there? Instead of giving them the whole bag or them struggling, you just go, ready? Oh, thank you for Velcro.
I love Velcro.
There you go.
Fortunately, I
Or,
invented it.
ready? There you go. And then, what we are going to bring you in a minute is extra internal large inserts to go with it. Now, the bag itself,
Wow. That's amazing.
also, we haven't finished because inside,
Tools,
look,
yeah.
there's another 4 zippable pockets there. And there's another see-through, which would put your whole necklace or bracelet or design in there.
toolkit.
Or
You'd
your
get-
toolkit
you'd get a
in there.
giant
That's what-
toolkit in there.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Put your toolkit in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then all you do to put it back, you just get your compartments and literally go, that's it. Do your bag back up and you're done.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Isn't that clever?
It's very sophisticated
From
look,
Beadsmith.
actually, isn't it?
It's very professional.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay, so if you, because the thing is, if you wanted to add to that, normally you'd have to buy another bag, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, it's true, actually.
Pay for another bag.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what? I've already got the bag. I don't want to pay for another bag. Wait a second. Buy another insert because these are great because they're, as we said, you can fit the full length of the tubes inside the seed bead tubes if you want to in those zip pockets. I love the fact that they're zipped as well. Do you?
Oh, they're brilliant. Wow.
So you can add into there by just another £5. It's good, isn't it?
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Was it you on a show? I can't remember who the designer was. You were talking about taking the inserts and nailing them onto the inside of your wardrobe doors
I can't
for your
think who that was.
jewellery.
Or just-
It was you, wasn't it? I'm sure it was you and somebody. Can't remember who it was now. It's brilliant. It might have been Kleshner.
Brilliant.
Kleshner's
Brilliant.
full of
Probably
ideas.
she is. She's
Yes.
fantastic. Just brilliant.
Wow.
Brilliant. 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 Oh, I love the smell. It smells nice as well. Can you smell that? It smells nice. Oh, it smells nice. That reminds me of the smell of my dolls when I was a kid.
Our compost bin smells amazing at the moment. Honestly, it's...
I love how you go from that to a compost
It's
bin.
amazing. We've got a hot bin. It's brilliant. I'll
What,
talk
you put
about
tea
it.
bags in?
No. Yeah, it's ace. It's brilliant. A hot bin it was invented about 10 years ago by a compost manufacturer, and it's thermally lined and it heats up your compost to 3 times the heat that it normally goes to in an ordinary bin, and it makes compost really quickly. But it smells sweet and luscious, and you just want to go to sleep in
So
it.
when I come to your house, you're going to be sniffing the compost bin.
Well, I'll let you sniff it.
Thanks. Can't wait.
Look at this. This was the silly price.
All right, do you want to go down a few toes? Try it again, Mark.
This was like ridiculous. It was.
Yes. For those of you not watching the Late Show earlier, £2.95. They're genuine, they're natural, they're pearls. Need we say more? We started with 280. How many?
Gosh.
Not many left. I still have 25 in baskets. Genuine white freshwater cultured pearls, absolutely au natural.
Oh, those
Knockout pearl essence. Knockout luster. £2.95. I've got to, now Mark and I have said
wait.
we're not going anywhere until we've done this today.
Oh my gosh, it's even more beautiful.
I know.
Oh.
It's a dragonfly. It's not
it
any
was-
dragonfly.
Do you think we've saved the best for last?
We
Look at
have
this,
enough.
look.
Look at this. With Swarovski tanzanite coloured crystals
Rhodium.
with a pave set charm, rhodium, so we're talking anti-tarnishing, that fabulous charm carrier there. Absolutely knockout. Anything nature inspired, always a good seller, always. You've even got, if you can see, if I turn that round, can you actually see on there?
Oh,
It says Swarovski.
I've never seen that on a charm before.
Can you see
wow. Swarovski crystal.
Can you see?
That's beautiful.
So you can actually say to people, it's Swarovski, and when they go, really? You can go, yeah.
Oh, look
It
at
actually says on the charm itself.
That's just beautiful.
Isn't that lovely? And can you imagine as well? I mean, Swarovski, what a that, you know those pearls that we've just had? Make a pearl bracelet, stretchy bracelet, that would hide the knot of the elastic underneath there.
Yeah.
And then have that as your, let me show you on the wrist so you can see what I saw. Just, it doesn't have to be the pearls that we've just had. Just give you an idea. Here we go, look. Just have that. It doesn't have to be those pearls. I'd probably go some more rounder pearls myself. But have that as your tanzanite Swarovski crystal. Tanzanite coloured, let me just mention. That isn't real tanzanite. That's Swarovski tanzanite coloured crystals in a dragonfly design with that fabulous rhodium charm. That's brilliant. Somebody's told us off. Oh. Do you know, whoever's just said, you haven't done them citrines. You're absolutely, we've been a bit, but you're right. You are right, so we're going to do it.
Stunning.
Mark is, Mark has, right, you are in love with these.
We hardly ever do citrine, do we?
It's incredible citrine, incredible quality, incredible clarity, incredible tone of colour. I mean, we're talking superior grade citrines here. We really are. And the most delightful, wonderful, rarely seen marquee shape cut on these. They are they are captivating, aren't they? Look at that for quality, look at that for size.
Oh, they're amazing, aren't they?
I'd put those with a fire opal, would you?
Ooh, that's a good call. I'll go for that opal again. Amethyst.
Oh, would you?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
They are what would you do with them, with that marquee shape, Mark?
Well, these could be your dragonfly rings. So macrame dragonfly body, and then use these as your wings, because they're drilled in exactly the right place.
Angel
Perfect.
wings, could you do as well? Angel wings?
Christmas decks.
Yeah.
I just think they're
I
stunning.
mean, each one of those is pendants as well, aren't they? I mean, they're sensational, absolutely sensational. That incredible, superior grade citrine is $39.95, and I tell you what, that is one stack strand.
Yeah.
Message for Mark from Julianne. Enjoy your concert tomorrow, Mark. How does that song go then? 5, 6, 7...
5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. It's brilliant. I can't wait.
What song starts that then?
5, 6, 7, 8. That's the song.
Oh, that's the song, is it?
Yeah, that was their first song.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Stop Kicking the Watermelon.
Give us another step song apart from Tragedy then.
I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing.
You're not going to sing?
No. Have we got anything else to show?
don't move away. I'll tell you what, we're going to do one last cheeky deal.
Oof.
Last deal. It's knockout. It would be a tragedy if you don't get this.
It would be a tragedy. But love has got a hold of my heart.
Oh, has it now?
Yes.
Yeah, Labradorite. How do you fancy Labradorite like this? Chunky, sexy, brand new to the show. Brand new to Jewellery Maker. Brand new to all of us. Huge size rondelles, up to 9x4mm. Absolutely fabulous. For under...
Oh, look at that. Non-faceted, which is really nice.
Well, you can use that I always say multi-sex, and it should be unisex.
I keep saying multi-sex as well. Yeah. What do we mean? I've completely
I don't know.
What's the word?
It's unisex.
Unisex.
But we accidentally...
Yeah.
Honestly. It's funny though when you get words mixed up, isn't it? My nan used to always call, Nanny Ivy, that this building is named after, used to call articulated lorries articled. Articled lorries. No, Nan. So then, well done, congrats. Haven't we had a look? Have you had a lovely time? We've had a lovely time, haven't we?
I don't know if it's been snowing or not.
Oh, have you had a look outside, Sam? It has been snowing.
Not as much, though.
Oh.
We've got to get home. Are you gonna clean my windscreen for me?
What? I've got a much longer journey home. You should be cleaning mine. I've got an hour and 20 minutes drive
I'm a
ahead
lady. Your
of
chair
me.
went down there, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm a lady. You're not going to do my screen for me?
Do what to it?
Scrape it.
I won't need to scrape it. It won't be cold enough yet.
Who said chivalry was gone?
Anyway, so have a lovely morning show on Sunday with Leslie.
Thanks.
Send her my love.
I will. She's
She
lovely.
says,
Oh,
yeah,
I'll tell you
I
what.
love
Well,
her.
Leslie's on the show tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow, yes,
Tomorrow morning, you might even get Scott on the show as well because he's producing.
No.
Handsome manager Scott is on the show tomorrow. I'll be on the morning show with Leslie. Can't wait for Sunday morning for our seed bead weekend. Don't worry as well. It's not all seed beads. Before people go, oh no, I don't want seed beads. We've got lots of other things. Don't worry. Lots of tools, lots of treats, lots of gemstones, lots coming up for you. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your company. When we come on air tomorrow, there'll be 15 sleeps till Christmas, and that'll be it. So, it's good night from him.
And it's good fight from me.
Information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price.